every time.
I feel your pain. This I have to be like more accurate, but it's hard.
Certain things you when I choreograph the lyrics, I have
From Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas.
Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone, welcome. Please welcome us to the second annual Easy Paradise Labor Day Telethon 2024 100th episode spectacular entertainment special. Give yourselves a big round of applause. We have all the greatest stars. We've got Annanya George, Jeff Stache, Galvin, Lewis Mason, pemberton, argee, Abel Lockhart, Norman Salant, Gabriella, Ace, Amby, Cindy Reed, Christy Marco, Oliver Baer, Laura Janney, Judy, Jen, Brian King, Jason King, JT Connor, Figment, Calum, Jordan, Ryder, Milestone, Danny Fallon, Food Court, Jacques Zula, Pemberton Maguire, Starchild, Allan Sanchez, Matt Tufaro, adiel, Will Sutton, and more, all of the greatest stars. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Welcome to the 100th Entertainment Spectacular!
Charles McKenzie.
Mark, you with me?
Let it begin, everybody. Thank you for coming out. We got the greatest in show business tonight. We got razzmatazz. We got jazz hands. Let's see some jazz hands, everybody. Dudes, come on, give me some jazz hands, everybody. Give me the spirit child hands. That's where the energy comes out. You just call me whenever you want. Just call me whenever you want. I'll be there. All right, so this is part 2 of our second annual Easy Paradise Labor Day Telethon, everybody. You can call me anytime during the show. It's 347-79. That's right, exactly. It's audience participation. I'll put you on the speaker, 347-790-4471. Just call me whenever you want. Just call me whenever you want. I'll be there. Holla, just send a dollar. Flossy. This is Eddie Redmayne at Weimar Cabaret. Anybody see the Tonys? We're doing fucked up Brecht. This is Brechtian, okay? You're meant to. This is meant to be like an intellectual exercise. You're not supposed to connect with the solution. Make yourself out. All right, everybody. We're gonna read some poetry. We've got comedy. We're raising money. We're raising awareness. We're raising the roof. Whenever you want, just call me. Whenever you want, just call me. Now we have to continue the telethon. So we started out yesterday. We had a marathon on the rooftop of the local hostel.
I'm here for the 33rd time.
The second year in a row, baby. All right, it's fantastic. We're doing our ongoing tribute to Phil Donahue. Phil Donahue, we love you, Phil Donahue. So we're still paying attention to that. And we had a wonderful telethon yesterday. We had some amazing. So Peter Glissman was there doing some of his amazing comedy. We had great music from Calum. Calum absolutely killed it. We had Shiva come out. It was fantastic. System Lord. We had the System Lord reunion. So this is fantastic. This is worth 100 episodes. Can you believe it? 100, baby. We can go into syndication now. Syndication dollars, baby. So just to put that a little bit into perspective, we do about 4 hours every open mic. So 100 times 4, that's 400 hours of quality entertainment that we... Can I get it quiet in the back, everybody? Please. This is very important, these statistics. You know, we average about 35 performers. That's over 3,000 performers we have presented here on this stage for the last 2 years, everybody. That is, give yourselves a big round of applause for being a part of the galaxy, the universe of Easy Paradise, magnificent stars. And we have people returning home, gracing us tonight. We have amazing legends. Ross is in the house. We just, it couldn't be a more special night. And it's beautiful outside today, so thank you for spending it with us. Give yourself a big round of applause one more time, everybody. We'll kick things off with a little poem here, because I'm feeling poetic, to consecrate the big centennial of Easy Paradise KGB open mic, everybody. 400 hours of amazing, here's to 100 more, baby. All right, so I'm going to throw us a little ticker tape parade, everybody. This is called Ticker Tape Parade. So that's showering you in celebration right now, and you deserve it. You're fantastic. We're here to support you. We cannot wait to see your art and your magic. Ticker Tape Parade. Burning Man just ended, everybody. Is anybody just back from Burning Man? Was anybody out on the playa today? I get the feeling there's burners in the open mic community. It's kind of burner adjacent. Ticker Tape Parade, everybody. Kuzoo Daddy went to Burning Man, a hat dancing on the end of his foot. By the emergency exit hatch, Stefan Zweig stuck in conversation with what are you doing after the show. It took me by surprise, I must say. Traumatized and isolated a day later. Been out of school 15 years in the school of the world. The school of life. Shikaka. Shish kebab. Shawshank Redemption. Shikasha. Chicago! You're out of there! Currently reside in Brooklyn. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Anybody? Has anybody seen Ace Ventura? Okay. Lewis Mason got Daniel Day-Lewis's autograph this week, okay? That's the greatest thing I've heard tonight. He met Daniel Day-Lewis. He had a 20-minute conversation with Daniel Day-Lewis. And he gave me a little cat baby, like from the baby doll store, which is also amazing. So he's winning. And we're going to hear more about Daniel Day-Lewis here in the Easy Paradise Telethon. So get ready for that. You're going to hear all about real Daniel Day-Lewis, real life interaction. Currently residing in Brooklyn, Longhampton. I'm a poetry disruptor. I spend $119 on microplastics, writing in grocery stores. Sir, this is not a podcast studio. This is a Wendy's. Living in Manhattan is reactionary. If I had my druthers, Michigan's good at academics, not like Ohio State where I went. How long was it not charging? I wasn't that impressed. Teaching at Pratt for God knows what. Cartesian graph paper dropped out of Cornell. Got screwed by the heat with only so many weeks left. Make heaven for the things that you do. The Cadillac of heart attacks, deviled eggs, having a gila, looking like an old pro, salty dog, waiting for 40, aged 6 months in the last 6 months, not usual for me. Maybe next month I'll be a hot person reading poetry. Time is like a solid eclipse. This is no different than leaving the house. We are the inheritors of this city for a short period of time, about 11 syllables long, draining the summer from these nights, charging my feet, pinpoint this night as the end of my youth. Last summer before I'm 40, over when I meet Ashley for dinner tomorrow at Bar PT. My dinner with the asteroid, stretching for time, leaning into the quickening chill air. A clone of Tissue Martinez in the Washington Muse. Can't play nice with others. Last 15 minutes of my young, when are we eating the free meal? Clouds could break down into rain at any time, clouds could. I'm done earthing, but it took me all day. Creating a performing audience of unsuspecting roommates. I can stay 10 more minutes in my childhood. Wish I had longer, but it won't fit in my pocket. Daddy Dong did it again. Daddy Dong did it again. Daddy Dong did it again. I can be sober for 24 hours. Mavis Beacon, you reap what you sow. Huffing the last fumes of summer. The government faked 2001: A Space Odyssey. The government faked Kubrick, okay? The government faked The Shining. The government faked Dr. Strangelove. The government faked Lolita with Humbert and Peter Sellers. Trash package maple bourbon beef candies. Did ghost blow with paranormal Sam Kinison in the downstairs bathroom stall at Dangerfields. I wanted to read that yesterday, but I fucked up, and so I wanted to read it today to make up for yesterday. Thank you for sticking with me, everybody. It is show business time. I love show business. I love you guys. I can't wait to see this amazing, amazing show. We are going to start things off with one of our favorite performers and a really special local New York City artist. He is a great magician. Yes, it's magic time, everybody. Let's see those jazz hands. Can we see the jazz hands? That's right, that's right. This is for Annanya George. Jazz hands, give them for the great Annanya George, everybody. Woo! Kicking off the telethon, baby. And it's a 2-drink minimum, 5-minute time limit. 5-minute time limit, 2-drink minimum.
Hello. So I've handed out. Oh, hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hello?
Hello. Okay, cool. Hi. Good evening. Hey, that was a wonderful response. So I've handed out 2 water pistols to 2 people in the audience. This is going to come in handy very soon. This is also the first night I'm off book on this piece, so if I fuck up, I'm really sorry. I present to you a little piece called, a little magic trick really, called A Very Dangerous Smoke Device. Whenever you're ready, man. Hey, it's theater.
Can I use your device? This device, it's not loading from the Google Drive. I blame Google, I blame Larry and Sergey from Google. This is not Easy Paradise's fault anyway. Can I play it off the Google Drive is not loading.
Okay, cool. So if I mess
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I'm sorry.
It's working now?
Yes, it is
Oh,
working.
great. This is amazing.
Let's go ahead.
Hell yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
All of it.
100 episodes. Okay. There we go. I paused. This is all dramatic effect. We're building the tension. Slowly building and building and building the tension until it's time to release.
Not too much tension.
That was cute. Okay.
Okay, Mama's getting tired.
Is everything okay there? Larry from Google?
Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's like kind of stuttering or something.
No worries. Everyone, give it up for live theater. Like they were drawn by a mustachioed surrealist. And it's often the case after 36 hours in an airport as a nebulist. The immigration line feels longer than it is. So I take that time to fill out my customs list. Family name? That one's easy. It's George. Sold about livestock, not unless you count the chicken last night I gorged. But description items don't stay in the U.S. I'm staying here for 4 years, so magic tricks? That was a mistake that I didn't know I had made yet. Every time I travel, I told you, I'll forget the words. Every time I travel, it seems I get randomly selected again and again and again and again. But on account of my bushy beard and highly potent melanin. But I shudder to that thought. Ooh, I shudder to that thought. I mean, my papers were okay, it didn't really matter, but customs really changed since Trump introduced his racist cabinet chatter. Ooh. But that's when I think I saw the light. One of the Border Patrol agents was not white. Been there? Yeah? But to my surprise, he seemed really nice. But the other guy, ooh, a little bit scary. Because he looked like he had escaped from southern hell. And so I was crossing my fingers, whispering under my breath, not not the white guy, not the white guy, not the white guy. Congratulations, it's not the white guy, yes! As I, whatever. As I fist pump the air discreetly, like that. Because if it was too big, I'd be suspicious. But as soon as I walked up to him, his demeanor changed. Because suddenly his demeanor changes. I wasn't guilty, but I felt like I belonged in Guantanamo for ages. And right, I wasn't guilty, but I felt like I belonged in Guantanamo for ages. Fuck. Sorry, you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
We fail. The only true failure is when we stop trying, right?
Yes.
Hell yeah. You guys are my people. Yeah.
It's the latex glove part.
We're getting there. Don't spoil the story yet. He doesn't read my form, but decides to line it with one giant X. One giant X. One giant X. Well, that can't be good. And I was right. I pick up my bags to get right out of sight, but an officer stops me and he says unsweetly, "Come with me," as he takes me back to the room indiscriminately. There I sit, my papers in his hands. I'm shitting bricks, the kind that would make glass out of sand, not the other way because it's too pressure. I watch him call over 3 more of his buddies. This was different, I thought. Usually they screen my baggage under an X-ray of sorts, but I felt as if they were about to convince me that of a crime that I didn't commit. So I started pondering on what might happen if I continued to sit. Do you hate America? He would ask with a sadistic glare, because 2 of his new friends now was full of SWAT gear. He would, "No, I love this country, I would act in despair," but he would cut me off in the middle of my survivalist air. "Stop lying to me, Hoss!" For some reason I imagined him as a Texas mob boss. "We know you're coming in from an Arab country. What are you and your associates planning, you Al-Qaeda numpty?" For some reason he's Scottish now? But we have no time resplendent. As proof, I'd reach for my Indian passport, and that's when my life would have ended. Because they would think I was trying to attack them in a swift. And without thinking, they'd pop 2 in my skull, like this.
Oh, in the eye.
Perfect. So I stand up, bent out of shape, because I might have fallen asleep in my little daze. I walk up to the agent, who's a little bit wary because the thought of a terrorist approaching him is genuinely quite scary. So I asked him in my sweetest Catholic schoolboy voice, "Excuse me, sir, is this because I wrote magic tricks in my customs invoice?" And in front of my eyes, this totalitarian started playing the role of a horror chameleon as he said this verbatim. "Magic tricks? Are you a magician?" It worked! The Catholic schoolboy voice that I hadn't rehearsed. "Well then, little boy, you left me and my compatriots with no choice. Show us the most dangerous magic trick in your bag right now." With 36 hours of no sleep, I've never played a show this tight wound. "Okay," I said, with an exhausted sigh, because if I fuck up, my end is surely nigh. I pull out 2 cards from inside my smock, and I ask him, "Which one of these would you want, big boss?" The left one? So I tore the card. So I tore the card right in his sight, and I handed it to him to keep it sight. And I tore the other, just to say, my art, my performance had become a game. Because if I was good, my bad, words, haha. We're so far into the script because I did a lot through memory. Haha! Okay. For if they look close enough, I'd be a liar, in which case, definitely a criminal. But if I was too good, I'd still be a liar. Probably covering for a guillotine in my bag with a trick too minimal. But to me, it was done. No going back now. Have the other corner?
What do we got?
the red 4. What do you have?
The 7. No, the red 4. Oh my god.
As I collected my papers, my bags without a search, I was let go with nothing but a fake excuse, of course. My friend probably sent you because he knows I like magic. But in that moment, something deeper happened, I think. I saw him as a cop, a faceless, barbaric enforcer. He saw a threat to his nation, some criminal, some foreigner. But in that moment, I think we both knew. We were lost in rhetoric, our opinions of each other skewed. Rhetoric, covered as bad deception, made us critical of our roles. That's its purpose in its inception. Both of us lived out our lives in complete illusion, but the irony of a magic trick to break us out of this delusion. So this is my story of the TSA, and wherever they are, I would like to say, I'm glad that my mediocre trick in that moment had sufficed. Because if you'd searched my bag, you would have found what would have been months later a recalled product, known as the dangerous smoke device. Thank you, everyone.
Give it up for Annanya George, everybody, a true pro. You know, at the telethon, you never know, we have a lot of complicated sound cues, we have a lot of complicated lighting cues, we're telelinked around the world, we have over 1 billion people. We're live on Twitch, we are live on Kink, we are live on YouTube, we are live on everything. So, you know, things go wrong, I blame Google Drive. Give it up for Annanya George, he's a pro, he's rolling with the punches. And he's bringing real magic. I love that, like hybrid poetry, fantastic. And you have that memorized.
No.
But it's on the way. You tried to have it memorized though.
I tried. We're still working on it.
Fantastic. Give it up for Annanya George, everybody. Fantastic. One of the best in the business. All right, we have the amazing Lewis Mason on deck with his Daniel Day-Lewis story. We have Cindy Reed coming up, Norman Salant, and more. Let's get, all right, this next author, I think, gets Best Mustache Award at the 100th episode special. Give it up for Jeff Stache. Gonna read some short stories for us. Jeff Stache, everybody. It's a 5-minute time limit, 2 drink minimum. Jeff Stache, everybody.
Well, thank you very much. 3 minutes? 5. Oh, 5 minutes. Okay. Well, I might have time for 2. This is a quickie. You ever notice how funny it is that we assume things about people we don't necessarily know, or they assume things about us from very, very little information? Well, here's a little story kind of about that. One afternoon I found myself sitting at my desk. It was raining outside. There's a window right next to my head. And it was dark and gray, and I could see my reflection in the window. And I was thinking it was probably a good time to call this printing company I work with in California, arguably to check out my job, but also, you know, just to say hey. So the phone rings at the receptionist's desk in this California printing company, and the company's not that far from the beach. Hello, the girl at the desk asked into the phone. Hello, hot thing, came out of the receiver. Jeff, she queried, giggling a little bit. She already knew it was me. Nope, it's the other guy who calls you a hot thing. Jeff, she giggled, what can I do for you? Now, I've never met her, but I assume she's pretty, she's blonde, definitely a beach type, probably with a killer tan. Even though I'm in New York and I work with this company to print some of my projects, you know, I think it's nice to have a little fun with the people who you talk to on the phone all day long. It makes the day go a little faster. And I tell her I just wanted to check on the progress of my job. And I give her the job number, and she sends someone to the press room to check it out. It'll be just a second. No hurry. Say, is it another day in paradise at your office? Is there a pina colada on your desk? The status report comes back at that moment, and she shares it with me, but then she adds, you know, Jeff, I've been thinking about you. I can tell exactly what you look like, just by talking to you. And I said, yeah? He said, yeah, I know. I know you don't have surfer boys in New York, but I bet you're the New York equivalent. I know for a fact that you are blonde. I know that it's long, kind of like really tall, and I bet, oh, you know. And I said, what do you believe? I'm not that tall. And no, she giggled. I said, no, it's true. I'm pretty short. I got kind of a dad bod. And stop, she laughs into the phone. And I said, you know, and my hair, it's dark and it's short. Stop it. She's really laughing now, but I continued, well, listen, what there is of it, because, you know, I'm pretty bald. And at this point, she's laughing out loud. It sounds like she's falling out of her chair. And you know something else? I sometimes limp when I walk. Stop it, she screams into the phone. She's really laughing now. And I said, you know what else? And she goes, oh God, what else? I said, I got a curly handlebar mustache just like a guy in a cartoon. No, she screams, and in the background I can hear one of her coworkers asking what the hell is going on, what she's laughing at. So I gave it a long, pregnant pause, and then I admitted that I was just kidding, and that she had it right the first time. I was exactly the way she pictured me. I'm tall, I'm lanky, I got the long blonde hair down to my shoulders, classical hard bod. You know, I'm wearing a Grace to Sunny Beach, and I'm even wearing a puka shell necklace right now. And she said, I knew it, listen, I don't know if you ever get out here to California, but if you do, I got a great little place near the beach, and you're welcome anytime. I was really touched, and I thanked her, and we chatted a bit more, and then I hung up. And I checked my reflection in the window. It was still raining outside, and I'm thinking, I'm not really that bald, am I? My bad leg sent up a little twinge to let me know that the rain was still coming down, and I twirled my mustache and wondered whatever would happen if I did show up at her place. Whoa. How am I doing on time? Do I have time for a short one?
Maybe a short one, yeah.
Okay. And that was a little story called California Dreams. Anyway, one night, back in 2014, I was walking down 57th Street, West 57th, and I remembered all these delightful little old century-old buildings that had once lined both sides of the street. They'd all been torn down now. The street was exploding with the world's most expensive mile-high skyscraper apartment buildings, all aimed at enticing millionaires from anonymous places to come and stay for a while for $40 million a year in these apartments. Even though they have a Central Park view, and all these little old buildings now gone. Sheltered shops that once catered to the real old money millionaires. Places where you could bought handmade suits of the finest quality, engraved stationery. There was even a little shop that specialized in antique silverware. And sometimes coming home late at night after they were closed, I could see that the staff were treating themselves to dinner parties on these expensive royal silver and porcelain settings, and all gone now. All gone, these shops, and they're replaced by equally expensive shopping mall-style chain stores, ones that sell mass-produced junk at insanely inflated prices, appealing, no doubt, to those moneyed transients and those 15-minute celebrities who couldn't tell the difference in quality but find it reassuring that they're paying high prices for the same items. And it made me think that everything in New York is suffering these days, even the quality of our millionaires. Thank you.
Please, go for it.
All right. Okay. So give it up one more time for James Stache, everybody. Jeff Stache, I'm sorry, Jeff Stache. I was just given this wonderful hat by Figment, the great MC. Give it up for Figment and this amazing hat. Fantastic. I think it's perfect for our Burning Man, our post-Burning Man come down. Everybody, we just burned the man on the playa, and so we're back and we're reacclimating to society. I know it's hard. It's a culture shock, but give it up for Jeff Stache. Those fantastic stories. Say hello to Jeff Stache. Get amazing literature. We got amazing literature. We have Cindy Reed on deck. We have Norman Salant coming up. Gwyn Burton, Peter Glissman, Brian King in the house. Let's get, all right, so this is the man himself. You might know him from McNally Jackson, Good for the Study. He gave me a little, he also gave me an amazing present. So thank you guys for the presents. It's been in touch. Give it up for the great Lewis Mason, everybody. Great musician. We're honored to have him here on the telethon.
It's like a magic cat. What's that? Oh yeah, yeah. No.
Hi. It's true. I met him some time ago, Daniel Day-Lewis, and there was I don't know. Should I share this story? I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have time. Well, I'm gonna do this song, and if you guys like this song, then I'll share this story. Or if you want to hear this story, you're gonna have to buy me a drink at the bar. There we go. Yeah. I will say I did have a conversation with Daniel Day-Lewis at my job. I work at a male strip club, and he came in and it got really something. So if you guys want to know more about that, and there's a lot more to that, you could buy me a drink. Or just give me the cash. If anybody ever comes up to you at the bar and they're like, can I buy you a drink? Just say no, but can I have the cash instead? Alright, so anyway, here's a song I wrote some time ago, but I only very recently, a couple of days ago, I finally worked out a name for it, and this is a song I wrote called Doctor's Orders. Doctor, won't you help me out of bed and save me from the thoughts inside my head? Every night I try to get away. I'm tired of feeling all alone again. I'm tired of waiting for this day to end. How I wish my dreams would come to stay. Doctor, please won't you come and take care of me? Doctor, please won't you come and take care of me? On the corner in your leather shoes, walking up and down the avenues. No flies on you, no nothing at all. Under cover of the city lights and under blankets of the winter nights, you are there for me whenever I call. Doctor, please won't you come and take care of me? Doctor, please won't you come and take care of me? I'll knock And thanks for listening. And I have a single out, which that song isn't a part of, but it will be at some point. As well as my conversation with Daniel Day-Lewis. You could find it under, if you just type in on Spotify or wherever, Flesh and Bone Stories, and you'll find me and a few other things. And thank you again for having me. Thanks. Woo!
Sounded great. It sounded really great. Give it up for Lewis Mason. Doctor, please. Give it up, give it up. I mean, hear the Daniel Day-Lewis. I mean, he's like the Abe Lincoln. He wears these kind of hats. This is my Butcher Bill hat from the 5 Points. Yeah. But that sounded great. And check out Lewis Mason's song. And I mean, Daniel Day-Lewis has got to be like the hardest celebrity. He's notoriously reclusive. So that is very impressive. And give it up for Lewis Mason, everybody. That is magic. True New York magic and celebrity and fantastic. All right, so we got Norman Salant on deck, Peter Burton coming up, Gwen Burton coming up, Peter Glissman, Brian King, Jason King, Gabriella, Abel Lockhart, Ross, Jordan Ryder, and more. Ace, Amby. Let's get, all right, this artist, 2 in a row, 2 consecutive. She joined us last night on the rooftop at the International Local Hotel and Casino. She's back. She's one of the best. She's magic. We're stoked to have her. Give it up for Cindy Reed joining us on night 2, the 100th episode. Spectacular.
Okay, sorry, it was like... Okay, yeah, I've got you. You messing me today.
Didn't break me, didn't stop me. It didn't kill me, didn't drop me. Yeah, I can still feel my heartbeat like... Didn't faze me, didn't move me. It couldn't hold me, couldn't crush me. Yeah, I can still feel my heartbeat like I'm coming back stronger. I'm gonna fight harder. I'm coming back stronger. I'm coming back. I'm coming back stronger. What you got? But I'll be the last one standing. I'm coming back stronger. I'm gonna fight harder. I'm coming back stronger. I'm coming back stronger.
Have a good night.
I'm coming back.
Sorry about that.
I'm at Dustin.76. Thank you.
Give it up for Cindy Reed, everybody. Follow her, Dustin.76. Give her a fantastic, amazing, amazing dance. We're going to keep it going. We have all the art forms, all the razzmatazz. We've got Gwen Burton on deck, Peter Glissman coming up, Gabriella, Abel Lockhart. Let's get the great songwriter Norman Salant up to play some tunes for us, everybody. Give it up for the great Norman Salant coming out to the 100th episode special.
Hey, hi. It's been a while. Probably been forever for most of you. Never saw me before. My name's Norman Salant. I promise I've been here before. So I'm going to try to do two. They're short. I wrote them. That's why I'm here. Because we're writers. This song is it's a real word song. It's called Watching the Americas. Yeah. All right. The deal is done. All of it's done. Trying to run backward till you get to the swamp, to where Darwin said, and hope it all returns to normal. Bells are ringing, kids are singing, clowns in the cupboard and the kings are falling. Now the earth is shaking, thunder's calling our name. Look at all the people carrying the weight of our time. Fears on the wire, phones expired, nobody listens to the amber alerts. Buildings sway while everybody's on the roof yelling. Ground is sand, airplanes land. The sky is an oven and the coast is turning to a roast in the sun. Cooking omelets on the sidewalk. Look at all the people carrying the weight of our time. All the people living in the shadow of the light they're leaving behind. And here I am, watching the Americas all play out. Arm in arm we go. Here I am, helpless as a camera when the lights go out. Nothing left to show. Look at all the people carrying the weight of our time. All the people living in the shadow of the light they're leaving behind. Yeah, see, the thing is, that's a new song, and it's got all these words, and there's this thing where, you know, you're expected to know all the words. I think that's too high a bar. I think if you get most of them and you kind of figure some out, but it's really too much to ask. To every songwriter, you just think they're going to know all the words to every song. I got 200 songs. How am I supposed to know the words to this? Especially in new ones. So, I'm working it out. That's kind of why we're here. So this second song, this is another kind of short one. It's kind of a funny song. And it's I was thinking about privilege, and I was thinking, you know, historically, privilege is really for the lucky. That's where it started. We go, man, those lucky people. This is a song called Lucky. If it goes the way I think it ought to, would you know to stay till the end? 'Cause I can't see how you take me just to off me. What's it do? What's it do? You gotta do like luckies do. It's definitely true. We've been too long at vacation. But when I blew my tires, I found you on the shoulder too. But do you think that accidents just happen? Oh no, it's up to you. It's up to you to do like luckies do. As it takes sometimes 10 strong men to pull you out, you should ask yourself, do I go down again? So if it goes the way I think it ought to, well, I think you know which road depends on a steady hand. So make your choice, and you might find your fortune. 'Cause I'll make time, I'll make the time to do like luckies do. To do like luckies do. Yeah. We should all do so lucky. All right, thank you.
Give it up for the great Norman Salant, everybody. Thanks for coming out on this great night of nights. That was fantastic. Wouldn't be the same without the great songwriter Norman Salant. Give it up one more time, everybody. We got Peter Glissman on deck. We have Gabriella coming up, Abel Lockhart, Jordan Ryder, Brian King, Ace, Amby, Jason King, Argee Angel, Laura JD, Figment, and more. I also do want to say, please tip Jack the bartender at least $1. Give him $1. Give him $1 if you can. Do not tip him at all. We have heard that there are people ordering things not tipping. Just give him $1 if you can. If that's all you can afford, give him $1 at least. I mean, it's 20%. We love 20%. Give him $10. Give him $100. We love this guy. But at least give him $1 if you can get nothing else. All right, is Gwyn Burton in the house, everybody? Gwyn Burton, the 5 points are looking for you. All right, maybe next time. Well, you know what that. Here's another one of our favorites. He's double dipping. We are so lucky to have him back to back on consecutive nights. This guy's one of the hottest comics in the business. Get ready for some controversial takes on dating in the modern world. Give it up for Peter Glissman, everybody.
Give it up for Matt, Labor Day. Woo! Give me a drum roll, Matt. Yeah! I want to thank my new friend Figment. I wrote my set list tonight to Dayglow.
Oh yeah, great to see you.
But you ever wonder if people with multiple personalities suffer from low self-esteem? Like, what kind of advice do they get? Be yourself. So, have you seen these terminal lung cancer patient commercials where they cast people with terminal lung cancer? Doesn't that send a mixed signal? They have these people with shaved heads, they look like Cabbage Patch Kids, they start talking, if you smoke, take pictures of yourself when you're young and good looking, because when you're old you're going to be dying and you're going to look just like me, and you'll wish you could think back to the days when you were young and good looking, you could have taken a picture of yourself and stopped smoking, bitch. If I knew I was going to look like you, I would have smoked even more. What the fuck? I hate these commercials. Knock that shit off. So I hate it when I'm venting to my friends and they give me the advice, well, don't let that live in your head rent-free. Folks, every single person on this planet has a head that is a homeless shelter for every toxic thought. You know what your toxic thoughts do? They take positive thoughts, they punch them in the face, and they steal our cots and they piss in it. That's what your heads do. Everything lives in your head rent-free. Find better advice or find better friends. What the fuck? Or stop venting. Become a stand-up comic. That works. So, I'm old. I'm so old I remember when the words butt stuff didn't involve mail-locks and a rubber sheet. Just in case the diaper didn't work. I'm so old I remember when actors ran for president instead of getting presidents thrown out of office. Thanks, George Clooney. Do you guys not know George Clooney actually wrote an op-ed in the New York Times to get Joe Biden thrown out of the White House because we can't win? What's this we shit? Like he's ever done anything? No, I'm so old. I remember the days when actors ran for president. In fact, I've heard, like when I was a little kid, there was a time when actors didn't even talk. Can we go back to those days? Because, you know, I don't have much of an acting career, so we're kind of there. I'm so old, like I'm pitching a reality show about my sex life. Antiques Roadshow. Yeah, I'm over 60. Dating at my age is awkward, especially when you get sexted. Getting sexted by a woman over 60, that's like looking at an issue of National Geographic from 1974. Hey! Those aren't smile face emojis, she's topless! So there's this thing called estrogen. My last 3 women that I dated gave me the excuse they couldn't have sex with me because they needed to go to their gynecologist because they needed estrogen. They're like, no, I really like you, but sex hurts, so I need to get something put inside me. No, I have something to put inside me. But, no, I don't understand what the hell is going on here. It's like women trying to give me this excuse. It's like, hey, look, you don't think sex is painful because you need to see your gynecologist. You think sex is painful because your ex-husband liked anal.
Hey.
So, I'm apolitical. I think I'm going to go back to not using Dayglow when I write my set list. Let's see how that goes. I'm apolitical, which basically means I'm a Republican that doesn't vote.
That's good.
See, I'd love to vote Republican. Do you know any?
It's funny. That's true.
I watched both conventions, and I don't know. This is why I don't vote. Republicans, let me get this straight. Let me know if I missed anything. Obama wasn't born. Kamala's not black. Climate change isn't real. The Holocaust never happened. The moon landing was a hoax. Pro wrestling isn't fixed. And hey, ladies, how dare you say that you won't vote for us if we don't support your right to choose? Here's a better idea. Take that tax cut we gave you and send that kid you never wanted to college. Did I miss anything? And then there's Democrats. Did you see Nancy Pelosi wants Joe Biden on Mount Rushmore? She doesn't want him in the White House. She just wants him on Mount Rushmore. My question is, where does she want him? Does she want him between the 2 founding fathers that raped their African-American female slaves and to this day don't want to acknowledge their ancestors? Does she want him next to the guy with the ugly teeth and the thick glasses, the warmonger? Does she want him next to the guy who actually tried to do something as a, by the way, Republican president and got his fucking head blown off? Like, where does she want Joe Biden on Mount Rushmore? But then again, I think she wants Elizabeth Warren in front of a cigar store. So I started my career in the Pentagon, and people always wonder, you know, hey, what's it like working in the Pentagon? I said, well, it's simple. You ever see those Bugs Bunny cartoons where somebody gets hit in the head with a frying pan and their head becomes the shape of the frying pan and the frying pan becomes the shape of their head? It's kind of what it's like working in the Pentagon. You guys have been great. I'm Pete Glissman. Thank you.
Give it up for Peter Glissman, everybody. It's election year. The tanks are flying. Thank you for coming out to the 100th episode where we have so many great acts. Thank you for spending this special night with us. We have Abel Lockhart on deck. We have Jordan Ryder coming up. Brian King, Ace, Amby, Jason King, Argee, Angel, Laura, Jaddy, Figment, JT Connor, and Oliver Baer. Let's more. Can we get Gabriella up to read some poetry for us, everybody? Give it up for Gabriella. I think they're in from my town. We're stoked to have them here at Easy Parents Open Mic Monday. Give it for Gabriella, everybody.
Woo! Alright, let me pull this up. I wrote this at 4 p.m. I think this night is good.
Woo!
Hello. I wrote this because there's someone who I love who I've been thinking about a lot. It's called My Friend Marie Claire, Who I Don't Want to See. My life is so peaceful these days. Summer has just passed, but I know you don't love that. Your life is heat, abandon, wet Spanish moss dripping down strong trees, cocks of all sizes. I fell in love with you when I met you in the choir room, and you loved me equally, then more, and now, like a phantom limb that I feel on the other end of the phone I'm not calling you on. My God, I loved you. A taller than I, French blonde, with a schizophrenic father and a plan of becoming an actuarian if your dream of discovering a new law in physics collapsed. You wanted to talk about God and magic, and you were both to me. A Louisiana magnolia. An actuarian, you told me, is one who uses math to predict life expectancy. I don't think you realize how deeply this desire to measure risk and uncertainty has failed you. And when the punishments began, when you lit our lives on fire because a guy was interested in me, or my family didn't give you the book you wanted for Christmas, or because I wore mascara or had other friends, I thought about the one time you let me into your house in high school. You only let me take one step inside while you grabbed a sports bra, and I don't know how you found it. And now I realize it probably wasn't what you were looking for at all. But on top of the crashing piles of old food, broken frames, frantic art, pet food, pet waste, clothes and cold clothes, and a small woman's voice from somewhere, I'm sure the sports bra found you, and you only wanted to keep me in this life from fusing. Because now, you met me, Mary and Gabby, and we were something not our high school, our rowing teams, our families, or the boys of Austin, Texas had witnessed before. And when the punishments continue 20 years later, I think about the morning you told me they found your sister. How my sister was due any day, and when I made her eggs, the second cracked to reveal a double yolk. Was this telling us that twins were on the way? A sign of good luck and fortune? You called, and they finally found her, your sister's body. This was an omen of death. You flew to Russia to bring her remains home. You told me about the forest the driver took her to, how in the car she texted your mother and said goodbye once she realized she was being taken. When you got back to the States with a duffel bag of her ashes and Molly, we drank a bottle of violet liqueur and read Carl Jung's The Red Book. We read Carl Jung's The Red Book to each other to allow another moment in this lifetime of magic overriding horror. If this time when I call you, will I solve your sadness or replace the things lost to time? I picture you stepping into conversation about the prices of swimming pool day passes, knowing that your hot, sunny days are past. Thank you.
That was phenomenal. You wrote that at 4 p.m. today.
Yeah, thank you.
Fantastic. Give it up for Gabriella, everybody. That was really amazing. Fantastic. Very powerful. What a great listening experience. Thank you for coming out and reading that on our 100th episode. That was fantastic. No. It was fantastic. We love dark. We love dark. Do you have a chapbook or anything that we can check out? Or
I'm writing a book, but I think next Monday I might write part 2. So.
we would love to have it. We love serial installments. We'd love to have it. Give it up for Gabriella, everybody. That was absolutely fantastic. Wonderful and deep. All right, we're going to keep it going. We have Jordan on deck, Ryder, Brian King, Ace, Amby, Jason King, argee, Angel, Rajati. Let's get... Is Abel Lockhart in the house? Abel Lockhart. You never know with these holiday weekends who's going to show up. All right, let's get Jordan up with Ryder, or however they want to do it. Give it up to Jordan. Great guitar player. He was with us last night. He sounded great. He is always killing it. He's out. You may have seen him all over town. He's doing open mics. He is an amazing guitar player. Give it up for Jordan and Ryder, everybody. And DM to sign up for next week. If anybody wants to check out any of these acts, I'm tagging everybody in the Easy Paradise Instagram stories. You can check out all these amazing acts in the Easy Paradise Instagram stories.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Congratulations to the Red Room 100. What is it, 100? Episodes. Woo! It's my first time here, so be nice to me, please. So I have a couple of pieces I'd like to do. I'll collaborate with Jordan. He's a great guitar player. I speak on life, relationships. I always look to myself and my heart. So whatever I speak on is because I said whatever to myself a million times. So yeah, the first piece is called Redemption. Let's go.
Well, a lot of these people. I'll be right back. Yeah.
My mind is tormented, stressing because of the essence my presence has manifested. And even though I've repented, not to mention the suffering pain that's been injected into my brain, had me restraining in chains with an eternal curse like a serpent's, with no gestures of having a purpose. Maybe because my birth was never rehearsed, the cravings of the flesh misled my intentions with wild premonitions. Because the mission is not only to glisten, but to enhance and put the game in a trance while I earn my position. Listen, it's not the picture you're missing, it's the ambition I'm teaching. Do you have to bleed to believe? So much so that sometimes I take heed and degree, knowing I was made to be different. But if I'm slipping, giving you a chance to put me to sleep. But I'm so unique with this gift that the bliss surpasses the beef. Going deeper than blood spilling. It's dealing with villains that live what they're speaking. Killers and drug dealers. A place where feelings can get you killed faster than last of the Mohicans. So the peak of the gun is black, bullets are chrome, same color as the Reaper. But wisdom is what I desire, to understand from where I came. So wherever I go, I'll be brave enough to collide with the fire. Searching for fortune and fame won't be the same if I didn't have an ambitious desire. And so, I live without guidance inside of hell's fire. My mind is divided between the streets and the right way. I don't feel anymore, no emotions can find me. The game ain't the same because fame is priceless. So who do you call when you're alone in a cell? Cause I'd rather be dead than doing life in jail. These walls are closed and I can hardly breathe, but my mind is open, so I know I'ma live. And even though I'm locked up in a cage, I laugh sometimes like it's only a phase. How strange is this place without a familiar face? So I go in a trance and create my own space. I've suffered a lot, even though tears are missing. And somehow I go back to love life when I see my baby's picture. Where nothing is nothing and something is everything. So you better think twice before you do anything. I guess I'm paying my dues, because before you start to win, gotta learn how to lose. Don't be a fool, you can never step in my shoes. I was brewed to be cruel and dismantle the rules. Thank you. So this right here is a little bit, this is new, you know what I mean? It's called Doormats, and it's just funny because I finished writing it today, and if you don't mind me sharing, you know, you went through something with your ex, and so did I, and I said that was my second one. I got one more to go. I said, so she better be it. That's why I'm being careful. So I'm being careful with the selection process. So it's called Doormats because love is truly blind. And no matter what that person does, you just want them to be right because you want them to be right next to you. You know, so whenever you're ready. I am nothing without you. Don't you get that? I don't know what's bad or worse. You leave, I stay brokenhearted, or excuse me, I'm sorry. I leave, and you keep it all. Sounds like a lose-lose to me. A big old goose egg. And when you're standing there rolling your eyes at me, I'm just sitting here shaking my head. Break up to make up to break up, just to make up and fuck. Get up and pretend like it's all good for a couple more months, and then the same cycle repeats itself all over again. And the mess that we just cleaned up, guess what? We gotta roll up our sleeves and clean it up all over again. No love laws between friends, but among lovers, lovers that crossed over, it stings like bitterness that burns. How can we make amends? Can we truly turn the page, shake hands and walk away like none of this ever happened? When the trust and respect been gone. Tell me one more time, what was the reason for all of this? I don't remember. To appease your ego while I let go of my own self-worth? What's it gonna take to make us great? For us to say, forget the shortcuts? Maybe that's what messed us up in the first place. Trying to always be in first place when we never mastered the basics. As a couple, I mean. Can you do it all over again? And not just the good times, hanging out with friends, parties and flings, diamond rings and champagne. I want to see you like the morning rays, like when the clouds part and give way to the sun after a stormy day. And we're still next to each other, even though you do drool on your pillow. I don't want to hear it, you do. The proof is right there next to it. but I still love you. For who you are, might be or not, I don't care. I am just a fool in training after all. Because like a fool, I threw everything away when I saw your beautiful face and your eyes looked my way. And I saw an adventure awaiting for us. I had to initiate it. I had to instigate it. I planted a seed that grew into a tree I was not prepared to care for. I am not nothing without you. I am something more because of you. Thank you. Thank you guys. So, this is real short, real quick. This is called Madman, and I want to share this because, not because of the craziness that it says, I just got to share. I was on Adderall, locking myself in a bathroom, smoking weed, so it's like fast and slow. It's like so many thoughts, so it's all over the place. But I like saying this today because it's a testament to what I've overcome, to still choose to stay here and do good and live a healthier lifestyle. So, like I said, don't look at the words. Look at what I've overcome, because we're all going through our own shit, and I hope you overcome that as well. Have you ever seen a madman at night?
Not yet.
No sleep?
I'm sorry.
Nothing to lose, upset? I'd grab my shit and get if I was you, bitch. No sickness can fix this. Twist the militia to be my license. Was issued to kill like pirates. Ignite violence in lives. If I feel part of my deal is to peel scalps back. A mousetrap, not knowing where the fuck the house at. Trying to get my life back was a lie that took another life to waste. I raced the stakes like horse races in Denver. The world on my shoulders, the rain in their storms. A dangerous form explained of your boss found butt fucked and tossed in his yard, nuts and bolts on each end. If I'm out for millions, I'm out for killings. Then I come in like clockwork. I know that Glock hurt, but the skirt you had made me mad, so I picked up what looked like a knife and put back the children's books with blood. I thought so many sick thoughts, like what the fuck? Is it alright if I kill a guy who's nicer than 10 women picking bricks and thighs? I'd rather cut my dick than die. I'm a fucking prick, you guys. I left the fucking keys inside. Now I can't fist fuck your bitch and lie to my bitch about what the fuck happened that night. I remember cold Decembers. The cold turned my most recent hoes to renters. Beef? Nah, I cook meats, then I eat you like Reese's. Shit you out and shred you to pink dust. I am a sick son of a bitch if ever there was a sick son of a bitch here. I fucked 10 squares in the same 10 square radius. Came like an alien, entering splendors. I never lend a hand. And if I ever make a friend, I will cherish you, feed you, treat you as an equal. Wait until you feel safe, then kill you. Take your face off and blasted that shit on my bedroom window. This isn't as sinister as it gets. A minister raping children. We should fuck him to death. Woo! That one really gets me going. I'm sorry, that one really gets me going because it just, like I said, now what I'm saying, it could just be a bunch of gibberish, but it's just still having the love and passion to, no matter what you're going through, put some shit on paper, put your feelings on paper, put it out there. You gotta get it out there, man. It's gonna make you sick inside. Don't hold it inside, let it out. And enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you. If you like that, you can follow me at 0, that's the number 0, RYD3RX. That's Ryder, I just put the number 0, so 0, RYD3RX. Thank you guys.
Give it up for Jordan, my man on the guitar, and Ryder, fantastic musicians, amazing here. on the night of nights. Everybody, thank you for coming out. There's some seats in here. If people want to sit up, you can come in. Once again, see my man Jack at the bar. It's a 2-drink minimum, please. Please buy the 2 drinks. It's a real estate. This is New York City. It's all about real estate. You are paying to be in this because everything costs money here. So it's 2 drinks, baby. We love it. All right, we have Ace on deck. Amby coming up. Jason King, Argee, Angel, Laura Jaddy, Figment, JT Connor, Oliver Baer, Jen, Pemberton, Maguire, Star Child, and more. All right, we're very excited about this next comedian. We're stoked to have him back. He's graced us a couple times with his fantastic presence. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the hilarious Brian King.
Keep it going for that last act you just saw. That was fantastic. That was great. It's nice. I'm a metalhead. I like death metal, black metal, hardcore. Play guitar myself. It's definitely tough being a metalhead when you're black. Because usually when people are this white and angry, they're also racist. You know? Like, I feel like every time I listen to a new song, I'm taking a risk. Like, I was listening to the song the other day. It had this lyric. It was, I don't know what that means. I don't know. Could mean nothing. Could also mean I don't think that black people should have the right to vote. You know, if you could have said a lot within that time frame. Like I said, I'll go to hardcore shows and like sometimes I'll be like the only black guy in the mosh pit, and I can't help but feel that the moshing is racially motivated. Like I was at a show and I got drop kicked. And I turned around, I was like, could you wait for the song to start? Could you just give it a second? Also, I'm at the bar right now. I'm at it's the wrong location. I don't know. I talk about this. Smoke a lot of weed. I saw the sign on the highway. It said this is a sign you shouldn't drive while high. Good double entendre. But I feel like stoners probably love that sign. Like I feel like there's a stoner on the highway right now, like, how did they know? I don't know. Talk about this. I got cheated on recently. Yeah, that sucks. I like how one person went like, what? Like cheating never happens ever? But yeah, it sucked. I got cheated on by a girl who wore clown makeup. I feel like that's so much worse. I don't know why. I caught her too. Like I came home, I saw like this car I never recognized in my driveway, and I knocked on the window, and then one guy came out, then another guy came out, then another guy came out, then someone squirted me in the face with water. I was like, what the hell is happening? The only thing I found was a balloon dog-shaped condom. That was the only thing I found. Yeah, I don't know. We'll talk about this. I grew up a Jehovah's Witness. It's weird. Sorry, I apologize. I know. I don't believe in God anymore. I feel like God is like a bad group project partner. Like when you need him the most, he never responds. But when things are going well, he's like, "See, that was all us. You and me." Yeah, I went to a strip club recently. No transitions. I don't know. Went to a strip club because I was like horny enough to go outside, but not horny enough to talk to anybody. Just like that middle line. And this girl came up to me. She said, "Hey, I'll give you 4 dances for $100." And I was like, I don't go to strip clubs. I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but sure. And eventually, she takes me to a back room. It's just me and her. And she takes off her panties and then bends over. But then I got hit by like this wave of Fabuloso. Yeah, it smelled like she washed her pussy with a dirtier pussy. It was pungent. If it was a cartoon, there would be green squiggly lines coming off. And then she asked, like, hey, do you have any, like, song requests? And I was like, Roses by Outkast, Something in the Air Tonight, That Smell, Leonard Skinner. Like, I'm getting more direct by the song requests. And eventually, like, dances end, and she gets up, she says, hey, do you have any tips for me? And I said, you should see a gynecologist. I didn't say that, that would be insane. That would be ridiculous. I actually said, hey, I have 2 songs left. I have 2. Okay, you guys hate both endings to that joke. That's great. That's good. We'll talk about this. Disney released a live-action version of Mulan 4 years ago. Weird deep cut, I don't know. It was their worst box office release because it was filmed in Zhanjiang, China, which, if you're unfamiliar, is where the Uyghur Muslim camps were and still are. So a lot of people didn't go to that release of the film in support of the Uyghurs, which, you know, like, can you imagine being forced to do hard labor against your will? In the background, you just hear, let's get down to business! Can't support that movie, I feel. There's another tag, but I know it's not going to work, so I'm not going to say it. It's cool. I went bald when I was 10. In case you're wondering what this energy's from, I guess. I still think it's interesting, like, even though, like, I don't have hair on my head, white people still want to touch it. Like, there's nothing there, but, like, white people will come up to me, like, can I just palm? Can I just... If my head's like a basketball and they're Michael Jordan, like, I don't understand, but it's real. We'll talk about this. I noticed that on dating apps, when people aren't doing well on dating apps, they download more dating apps, as if it was the app's fault. Like, I won't change myself, but I will change platforms. It's not me, it's the algorithm. I like how I also say in this joke, they, as if I don't participate in this behavior. I have 20 dating apps on my phone. I have 20 dating apps. There aren't that many dating apps, I feel, I don't know. But yeah, we'll talk about this. I feel like babies get too much credit. I'm gonna explain. But like, people try to group babies with puppies and kittens, but they're just not that cute. I think most babies are ugly, especially white babies. White babies look unfinished. You know, like, parts of them are pink, like, put them back in, they're not done yet. Like, what are we doing here? People are trying to hand you a white baby so casually, I'm like, isn't this how I get salmonella? It's like a health code violation, I don't know. Wish other people felt the same way. Gordon Ramsay's in infirmary. Who made this baby? It's fucking raw. This one's burnt. It's a black baby, just, it's fun. But yeah, I'll end on this. I got a weird relationship with my dad. Ever since my dad got Parkinson's, our relationship has been really shaky. Not your dad, by the way. I asked him what he thought of this joke. He was like, it's okay. All right, you guys have been great. Keep it going for your host.
Give it up for Brian King, everybody. We're stoked to have him out. We're lucky to have Brian King once or twice a year, so that was a treat for the 100th episode. Spectacular. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Please have a seat. We're just getting started. We have a lot more show. We were rolling into it, and now we're picking up speed. We've got Amby on deck, Jason King coming up, Argee, Angel, Laura, Jetty, Figment, JT Connor, Oliver Baer, Jen, Pemberton, Maguire, Starchild, and more. Let's get Ace up, baby, to read some poetry. Give it up for the great Ace. Great poet, Give her praise.
Pleasure to be here, everyone. Hello, I'm excited to be here. I've got a couple poems. Sorry, just I love your attention, all. Yeah, writing some poetry that I'm very happy about. I normally journal, but I feel like I need to get some things off my mind, so I'm just gonna dive into it. Okay. I just moved out of my parents' house recently. Yeah, I know, it's kind of wild. So just kind of exploring the idea of not having to hear them under my bedroom door and all that shit. So it's nice to have that kind of freedom, and I was writing a little bit about that. So let's start. Finally free to focus on myself, shutting the door on creeping sensations. I'm enjoying the sound of my house keys jingling. Got them right? Attached to my belt loop, that's what they are. I feel lighter with no sleeves. My dad doesn't like when I do that. Ever since I started dressing authentically, arms bare, because I wear myself proudly, reveling in my energy that attracts men to me. I wish I was attracting the women. Only older guys go after me, because they like someone so visibly young and sweet. I'm learning my limits. Leave on a good note, a kiss goodbye, then I'm gone with the wind. I see flashes of my future, fleeting feelings, limited to the short term because I hate to make commitments. I want to run, alleviate the stress of socialization. Limited to the short term because I hate to make commitments, finding that I'm most myself when I'm alone, and it's hard to find an empty room in a city so filled with possibilities, but I'll share a room with the roaches if there's no one yelling on the other end. I thought that I would make my best art at my lowest, but really it's been part of my healing process. Hard to hear my own thoughts in a haunted house. I've made more art in the past 2 months than I have in the past 20 years. And I did it while sober, staying out of harm's way, spending on myself. That's a personal investment. Believing in my ability, so I know it'll pay off. I'm more concerned with proving myself than feeding my delusions. If you check my charts, I'm a fire sign through and through. I'm a Leo sun, a Sag moon, and an Aries rising. Those are all fire signs, by the way, so triple fire for ya. All that heat makes me think that I'll have a heart attack at 30. So when they find me in my studio, I hope that I've created something beautiful. I don't mind dying bitter and broke if I created art that outlives me and sells for more than I ever made in my lifetime. For that, I'll die happily.
Woo!
And I have a shorter one that I'd like to read. Chasing highs and dreading lows, hoping someone will save me from myself, watching it go downhill, go down the drain, washing out the blood and telling no one. What happens when there's nothing new to discover, focused on shiny things that break too easily? What are we? When we're not at each other's throats, you'll throw me away. You'll never throw me away, but you'll forget me quite easily, and that pains me all the more frequently, holding on for dear life. Another rejection will have me falling to my knees. Mostly, I don't know what you want from me, but I suspect you want to be left alone, only not alone. You've got someone shining and new, a clown, something more similar to you. I bet you a nickel that you'll blow it before you ever get to blow him. By all means, blame it on me and my desire for monogamy, anything to keep the attention on me, feed my attention-seeking tendencies. You'd rather replace me with the next shiny thing that breaks too easily. Am I making this about me? Sorry. Save me. I'll stay safe on the sidelines, stowed away for a rainy day. And I thought I would read my most recent journal entry. Just being in this city makes me, I've lived here all my life, so I have a lot to say about it. And I also had a lot of questions on my mind, and the first question that I had was, why do the worst fights always happen at night? So just think about that, and then it's not as dark the rest of the way. But time keeps moving forward. Every day the city gets older and somehow stays the same. I'll feel better in a week, I'll get better in a day, I'll push myself to the limits until I need to take refuge in my mind. To keep me company are the muffled sounds of the Manhattan Bridge. Shuttling train after train across its old bones, people keep moving. How do people keep moving the day after a death? Why doesn't the world stop for us? Why can't we sleep forever? Well, we will one day, but we won't be laid to rest near each other, doomed to separate lives, but I stand by my decisions, by my desire for silence and the sweet sound of no one but me, till no one is asking me if I'm okay. No more texts in my notification bar. You'll seek comfort in the arms of another, and I can't provide comfort when I'm like this. I've been surrounded by people my whole life. Train cars full of passengers who would look the other way if I started sobbing loudly, so densely populated, yet everyone's caught up in their own shit. Didn't receive help from the people in my immediate vicinity, never alone to know what I wanted, what I would watch, if I could have my volume as loud as I wanted it to be. You want the world, and I want to be in my own world. Watching movies from the 50s because the past has so much more to offer. Artists who started creating when they were 40 years old, and families who survived struggles and still lived happy lives. I have a lifetime for friends and for found family. I'm willing to wait a little longer for the people that are far and few between, the friendships that last longer than the semester, who aren't only there for me when I'm on top of the world, the kind of friends that wait for you when you disappear in a state of despair and pick up where you left off. Selfless love and genuine empathy. I have one friend I've had since I was 15. They're here in the crowd tonight. Yeah. I've had one friend I've known since I was 15. The last time I dated someone, I was 14, and I'm doing the same things that I used to do back then. See, my ex-girlfriend didn't like that I had other friends. She used to get mad if I tried to go away for the weekend, so I cut them all off. I left them on red, so when she grew tired of me, then what was I left with? I think it's human to recreate relationships, projecting the same image onto a different person and wondering why it doesn't fit. I'll leave you guys with this, that I think it's how we cope with people coming and going, is to bring the best parts of our old relationship into the new one. But if the first one was a traumatic relationship, then do we just bring the worst parts of it? I make stickers. I've got a bunch with me tonight. These are Grim Day for the Grim Reaper stickers. So if anyone wants, you can come up and get them. I have like 25, so when they run out, they're gone. Thank you.
Give it up for Ace, everybody. I don't know if everybody got glow sticks, but we have glow sticks for the 100th episode Burning Man Come Down Spectacular. I know we were all at the burn, and it's a culture shock. We're re-entering normal society. I mean, how bad does it suck? But we've got glow sticks, okay, for everybody. So give it up one more time for Ace. Fantastic. Right, all right, we've got Jason King on deck. We have argee, Angel, Laura, Jaddy, Figment, JT Connor, Oliver Baer, Jen, Pemberton, Stache. We're gonna have an amazing walk-on appearance from Ed. Let's get Amby up. Once it gets a 5-minute time limit, let's try to respect the 5-minute time limit if we can. Let's get Amby up, everybody. Give it up for Amby.
Yeah!
Yeah. Is it just iPhone or?
It's the new Samsung. They do the same thing as the iPhone. They have the what's it called? USB-C.
Oh, USB-C.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Yeah, just let me know when.
Hello.
Woo!
So just wanted to say that I am so impressed and how talented and amazing you are. That's
Woo!
all right. So this is my first time performing, so I'm really fucking nervous. So if I screw up or sound like shit, I apologize for all your ears. And I hope the next person can pick up my slack. Yeah, all right.
Hold on.
It's kind of quiet at the beginning.
I don't know what to do without you. I don't know where to put my thing.
I think it skipped ahead.
Okay. Let me,
That was awkward, I'm sorry.
I don't know what to do without you. I don't know where to put my hands. I've been trying to lay my head down. Woo! I don't need the world to see that I've been the best I can be, but I don't think I can stand to be when you don't see. On sunny days I go out walking, I end up in a tree-lined street. I look up at the gaps of sunlight. I miss you more than anything. And I don't need the world to see that I've been the best I can be, but I don't think I can stand to be where you don't see me. And autumn comes when you're not yet done with the summer passing by, but I don't think I can stand to be where you don't see me.
Thank you so much.
fantastic. Give it up for Amby, first time ever on stage. That is just for you guys. Special treat. I mean, thank you so much. Then give it up for Amby one more time. Fantastic. Wonderful, beautiful. Yes, yes, amazing. I apologize for the technical difficulties. We have a new board. I'm working things out. I mean, we got a lot of the telethon. We have such a complicated satellite link system. We're on Starlink right now, so I blame Elon Musk. Like everything, it's his fault. That's why society sucks. All right, we got the amazing Argee, Ross on deck. We've got Angel coming up with Ross, Laura, Jaddy, Figment, JT Connor, Oliver, Baer, Jen, Pemberton, Maguire. Ed is coming up, everybody. Get ready. Let's get... All right, you know what time it is. It's one of... You guys are lucky. This is a rare early appearance. This next comedian stock is going through the roof, okay? So you are in on the ground level. He just did an appearance, I swear to God, at Madison Square Garden in front of 20,000 people. He was on He killed Tony. He killed him. So we're lucky to have him here. Give it up for one of the best in the business. Give it up for the king of comedy, Jason King, everybody. Give it up for the great Jason King. Woo!
Yeah, give it up for Matt. Give it up for Matt, everybody. Come on. Woo! And then give it up for everybody who's brave enough to get up on the stage. Come on. Hell yeah. All right, yeah, my brother went up here before. He said that we grew up Jehovah's Witness. That was true. I also grew up Jehovah's Witness. And I think that's why I started doing stand-up comedy. Right? Because it takes a lot of boldness to try to get up here and make people laugh. But you know what's way more bold? Being age 6 and knocking on a 50-year-old's door and being like, I have the answers to all your problems. Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting better at talking to women. I'm getting better. I did a show recently, and in the front row there was a couple. During my set, the husband left, and then the wife stayed. And then eventually, me and the wife, we started talking, and then we eventually had sex. And that's why you don't leave during my sets. Because I'll fuck your wife. I actually homewreck a lot. It's a hobby of mine. And, I don't know if you know this, but polyamorous couples can cheat. You know, they like kind of, if they break their agreements. And so I've been homewrecking those. And I'm honestly afraid of doing that, because I'm afraid I'm going to be having sex with this lady, and then the door will bust open, and then there's going to be 11 dudes. I want to figure out, I want to see how they find out, you know what I mean? Like they're all like sitting in their living room together, like, wait a minute, if you're here and you're here, who's with our girl? All right. This is not working. All right. I'll pivot. Have you guys noticed that like rich people are moving into all the cool neighborhoods?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like rich people get all their culture from like working class creative people.
Yeah.
So I feel like we should just trick them into moving into undesirable neighborhoods. Right? If you ever see like a group of rich people, we should be like, hey, you know what's real cool to move? East New York. Hey, you know what all the cool kids are doing? They're getting a blanket and sleeping on the J. I don't know if you know this, I feel like a lot of times rich people will be like, money won't bring you happiness. Right? But I feel like if everybody else wanted something that I had, I'd also lie about how bad it is. But I almost feel like rich people are like the roommate that wants a good room, so he makes all the good things about the good room sound bad. You know what I mean? Like he's like, dude, you really want that room with the windows and the bad view? If it were me, I'd take the room with no windows. It's hard for me to believe that they're not lying. You know, when I see like a rich person, like, you know, someone like T-Pain will get on an interview and be like, money never brought me happiness. And then it'll be in the fucking music video like, welcome to the good life, you know. Yeah, no, it's hard to believe. And what also makes me mad is when like rich people don't recognize that the money is the cause of their happiness. Right? Like I saw like an interview where this rich person was like, well, they asked the rich person, they were like, well, if money didn't bring you happiness, what brought you happiness? And he was like, traveling the world and bringing my family along. Like, you fucking idiot. How do you think you did that, you stupid idiot? Okay. Let's see what else here. Oh, speaking of rich people, do you guys know that when you die, your debt doesn't go away, it just gets passed on?
Yes, just like that.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah, I found this out recently and it made me very sad. And I was like, I gotta work my ass off to pay off these college loans just so I can kill myself? This is bullshit. Yeah. I feel like a lot of times on the news you'll see people being like, this generation has too much debt to buy a house. I'm like, I'm too broke to die. I want to die, but I can't afford it. All right, I don't care. I'm going to figure that joke out. All right, I like that joke.
It's a good joke.
Thanks. I'll figure it out. I actually did, you know, do you guys think that people who try to hang themselves have to figure out how to tie the knot? Because I tried to hang myself, and I was like, there's no way I'm watching a YouTube tutorial right now. It's like, I'm not going to sit here through an ad to kill myself. That's crazy, you know? Some guy's like, make sure you subscribe. He has 0 subscribers. Doesn't know what he's doing wrong. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay, all right. This is the part of this. This is okay. We're gonna play a game now. You guys ready for this game? It's called Keep It or Kill It. All right. I have some jokes. You gotta wait till I get to the end of the joke, okay? And then I'm gonna ask you a question, whether we should keep it or kill it. Okay? But you gotta wait. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Have you guys ever noticed that when NASA announces that a minority's going to space, it sounds like they're not coming back? right? Like you hear like a white person going to space. It's like Neil Armstrong takes a trip to the moon. And you hear about a minority. It's like NASA launches Mexican into orbit. It's a one-way trip. All right, keep it or kill it. What do you think? Keep it? All right, cool. All right, here we go. I think some people should have imposter syndrome. Keep it? Yeah. Right? I don't know, because I was watching this interview recently with like one of these like influencers turned business person, and she was like, sometimes I just don't feel like I deserve all the things that I got. I'm like, you don't. You idiot, you don't. She's like, I'm talking with my therapist so I don't feel guilty. I was like, feel guilty. It's the least you can do. All right, cool. Keep it or kill it, what do you think? Alright, cool. Alright, I'll say this. I feel like a lot of people are mad at female rap nowadays. Sorry, that was a weird way to say it. That was the most red pill way to say it. Rap from women. Because you know they're like talking about sex a lot. You know, and but the thing is like Jamaican rappers have been doing it this whole time. Like I was listening to this like Jamaican rap song from like the 90s, and the first lyric is like, fire up me boom boom. I was like, all right, that's, yeah, all right, cool. Keep it or kill it, what do we think? Okay, cool. You guys notice how like sometimes in songs they'll be like secret messages like hidden in the music if you play it backwards or some shit? Right? And do you guys think that like the Illuminati QA, like the Illuminati quality assurance ever looks at that? They're like, God damn it, they got us again. You know? All right, that sounds like a kill it. All right, I'll say this last one here because there's a comedian in the back that I like, but I had a similar situation, so I wrote about it. But I was on a date recently, and this girl was like, you took me on the same date as someone else? She was like, how could you? And I was like, how could I ensure a fair and equal process? How could I remove the independent variables so that everybody's evaluated fairly? All right, it's too aggressive. All right, what do you think? Keep it or kill it. You guys just don't want to go on the same dates as other people. I think you're biased. All right, I'll say this last thing because my brother's in the room. My brother's a lot more fit than me, and at some point he like overtook me as the most fit person in my family. So he liked to send me a lot of shirtless selfies with captions that were supposed to inspire me. Right? And the most recent selfie he posted like this. The caption, fuck you. Alright, it's my time. Thank you very much. Peace out. See you.
Give it up for the great Jason King, everybody! He killed Tony, baby. No, we love Keep It or Kill It. That's a fantastic game. The gamification of stand-up comedy. We love it. The gamification of everything. Do people have the Belly app, the gamification of fine dining, and so you can keep track? We need an open mic. We need an open mic gamification somehow. Like keep track, Foursquare, some kind of... All right, give it up one more time for Jason King, everybody. You could say you saw him before he was famous. All right, we have Laura Jaddy coming up, Figment, JT Connor, Pemberton, Maguire, Oliver Baer, Jen Starchild, if you're out there, Ed Pankov, Allan, Sanchez, Calum, and more, so much more. Shaq Zula, if you're out there, Matt Tufaru, Adiel K, Will Sutton. Let us get, you know what time it is. This guy is an open mic famous superstar. He is a great artist. We love having him back for the 100 episode special. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ross! The man Ross! And we got Angel Lugo on deck. Give it up for Ross.
Yeah, I love that.
Hi. Yeah, Jason, I saw your Kill Tony set live. I was watching at home. I saw you come up. And he's not lying, guys. He absolutely killed the whole Madison Square Garden. He's the best set of the night. I was real happy to see that, and I felt like that was a win for the community as a whole, man. That was awesome. I'm gonna sing a song I just wrote. It's about you're not with someone, but you know you hear your phone ring, you feel your phone vibrate, and you think, oh, maybe it's them. You walked away, my chest rising, tried to speak, can't make a sound. And I tried to move, my feet stuck to the ground. But this time it's real, you didn't turn back around. So I walked on too, and my shadow, only thing that's next to me. Without your hand in mine, it looks lonely. But I swear I thought that we were meant to be. But if you ask me, I'll say I'm doing okay. I'll put a smile on my face so you don't have a clue. I'll wear my mask, say I'm good, ain't nothing new. I'll stay running all day so I don't have to deal. If I don't sit still, then I won't have to feel. When my phone rings, I always hope it's you. Woo! But the air's getting colder, I'm another year older. I'm looking at my life, am I running out of time? 'Cause the leaves don't go change, drinking when I'm in pain. Some days I don't talk much, but when the phone rings, my heart jumps. Is it you? Is it you? But if you ask me, I'll say I'm doing okay. I'll put a smile on my face so you don't have a clue. I'll wear my mask, say I'm good, ain't nothing new. Stay running all day so I don't have to deal. If I don't sit still, then I won't have to feel. When my phone rings, I always hope it's you. 'Cause my girl from the 212, all the hoops you had me jumping through. Don't run, don't chase, not how I rock. But when it came to you, I'll admit I jogged. And you saw that you knew you weren't, held me down under your thumb. I'm reaching, gasping for a breath. Leave work early for a kiss, and I think of you, I have no choice. And my phone rings and I hear your voice. When you ask me, I said I'm doing okay. Put a smile on my face so you don't have a clue. I'll wear my mask, say I'm good, ain't nothing new. Stay running all day so I don't have to deal. If I don't sit still, then I won't have to feel. But when my phone rings, I always hope it's you. And I hope it's you. Thank you. So that's my set. You gonna bring Angel up for an hour?
Yeah, we can bring her. Yeah, let's get up.
Bring them out!
That's my set, and now I'm gonna do a few songs with the great Brooklyn native Angel Lugo. I'll pass the mic over to him.
Woo!
Easy Paradise, how we doing, dog?
Woo!
We got Jason King in the house.
Woo!
We got one of the illest motherfucking up-and-coming rappers right here.
Woo!
In the house. We got Ross in the house. We got Easy Paradise. Come on, talk to me. How we feeling? It's Monday night. Bring the energy out. We got 2 for you. Yeah, there you go. Let it all out, my G. Let it all out. It's all good. That's how I'm gonna be when the Knicks win the chip this year.
Woo!
That ass. If they win, forget about it. You ain't gonna see me for a couple of weeks. I'm gone. I'm so dead. I think I'm playing games. I'm so dead ass. All right. Before we go kicking off, me and Ross got 2 tracks for you tonight. All right. Both of them are new ones. Both of them will be on the new album. But this is the guitar version, acoustic. Just for y'all, because y'all are so special, and we want to share all the love. So, this one's for you. And give a round of applause to yourselves. To our hosts. More like totally. Let's kick it right off. Ready? You on my bread? You have the same order glass?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Dude, I love the hat.
Yeah.
Dude, figment. What can I say? 100, everybody.
And I got so much trouble on my mind. And I got so much trouble on my mind.
So much trouble. Woo! So much trouble, come on.
Cause it's heartbreak, kid, and it's heartbreak now. I know what you did, I done found it out. So don't touch my hand, I'm not your man. And it's so burnt out, it's just a bad romance. I've been feeling tipsy, baby, I've been feeling down. We can go round for round, I was lost, now I'm found. Put away your pride, put away your lies. Just for one more time, just for one last time. I got so much trouble on my mind. I got so much trouble, so much trouble. Yeah. I got so much trouble on my mind.
So much trouble, so much trouble,
I got so much trouble on my mind.
So much trouble.
Y'all can't afford money making schemes. Best believe that we're making deposits. Where's the profit? Where's the profit invested in market? 280 is running it up. We ain't planning on stopping. Fuck, slowing it down. I'm coming right at you, man. This hate is so typical. Business be imbeciles. Factual lag is truly a miracle. Hate that I'm lyrical, but running up told me the difference is pinnacle. Versus the biblical. The illness I'm curing it isn't invincible. Stop thinking pitiful. United as one, we're never divisible.
So much trouble on my mind.
Come on, y'all. So much trouble.
I got
So much trouble on my mind. Come on, Kevin. So much trouble. So much trouble. Come on, come on.
so much trouble on my mind.
Oh, I got so much trouble on my mind, baby. Yeah, yeah. Heartbreak Boys. Thank you, y'all. That's the first track. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yep. Brother Ross is an absolute master behind the strings. It is all for y'all. Thank you so much to all of y'all. This next one has a very good hook as well. We want to make sure y'all leave tonight with an experience. And make sure everybody's leaving out of here happy. Your girlfriend called you back. He didn't FaceTime you. The dog died. The cat ran out the window. But guess what? It's Easy Paradise Mag Monday night. Forget about that shit. Overcome your pain. We're going to close out. This is the last track, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy it. Let's book it.
Go! Yeah!
I told future me I'm working on you. You can have peace, I'm seeing it through. Working all day, got a one-man crew. You can do whatever you want to do. And I'll get that cash, no need a bar. Staying in the night, feeling good tomorrow. Hey, it's okay. Didn't want the drama anyway. I said, hey, it's okay. You ain't gonna feel that rain today.
I said,
hey, it's okay. Didn't want the drama anyway.
I said, hey, it's okay.
You
ain't gonna feel that rain today. Closing down, coming around, maybe speak about me. All the lonely shorties, you can always come to reach around me. Yeah, punchline, yo, this is only getting worse. Eating pussy like it's lunchtime. I love making nerves in. Jelly preacher scripture. Sinners ask me what's the difference. What I love a Lamborghini. Ain't you based to make it steamy? Yeah, Puerto Rican brother with a fat flow. Fact though, lack about the pace test. This flow is running laps though. Woo! It's okay.
Didn't want the drama anyway.
I said, hey,
it's okay.
You ain't gonna feel that rain today. I said, hey,
it's okay.
didn't want the drama anyway. I said, hey,
it's okay. You ain't gonna feel that rain.
Alright, bouncing back like I never left. I stay right in it. My silence meal of gasoline, so come and try to siphon it. Speak about her rights again, I speak about Leviathans. They just starts rapping, that's as smooth as any violin. What was she's clothing? I'll show you where my terror is. Non-violent approach, they wonder where my weapon is. Tell you what's the truth, they label native as a terrorist. Do you really hate me cause you knew that I was cleverest? Straying off topic, right back on this Dominican shorty singing my back. Poppy 5-hour energy, Puerto Rican remedy.
tea. Makes the streets of sesame. I just need some therapy, cause hey, it's okay. Didn't want the drama anyway. I said, hey, it's okay. You ain't gonna feel that rain today. I said, hey, it's okay. Didn't want the drama anyway. I said, hey, it's okay. You ain't gonna feel that rain today. I said, hey, it's okay. Didn't want the drama anyway. I said, hey, it's okay. You ain't gonna feel that rain today. Paradise, it is always an honor to come out. Light it up. Thank you to all of you. Shout outs to Ross. You can find him and argee online. If you're not following Easy Paradise Mag and this man right here, you better be here next Monday. The winter is approaching, and I'm not talking Jon Snow. More life to all of you. Overcome your pain. I'll see you all at the top. Thank you.
Woo! Hell yeah. We'll see them at the top. Give it up for the BK native Angel Lugo and my man Ross. Really special things happening with the collaborations, with the Elizabethan poetry of Angel Lugo. And the amazing, he's got some really cool collaborations to do with Jordan, acoustic, with hip hop, really, really amazing genre crossovers. Give it up one more time for Ross and Angel Lugo, everybody. We're celebrating 100. We're keeping it 100 here today. And I give them 100. You guys all get 100 tonight. From me, from the bottom of my heart, everybody here, 100%. You're doing fantastic. We love you. We love you here at the fabulous Red Room in downtown New York City, live from the heart of the Manhattan, everybody. We've got so many amazing acts coming up, and I do want to say, I think Ross, it was well put. I mean, it did feel like when Jason King was on stage, that was a victory for all of us. That was an amazing. But give it up one more time for Ross, everybody. That was fantastic. Sounded great on the guitar. All right, so we've got Figment coming up. We've got JT Connor coming up, Pemberton, Maguire, Oliver Baer, Jen, Starchild, if Ed is still here. He may have left. All right, Allan, Sanchez, Calum, and possibly more if people show up. Adiel, okay, let's get, is Laura Jaddy here? All right, give it up for Laura, everybody. Fantastic. Give it up for Laura.
Sorry guys, I'm going to set it up first. Hello. Okay. Ah, great, I can hear myself. How are we doing? I don't think I can change those energy, to be honest. Okay, so basically I have two options. I have one that's safer. I kind of know how to play it. I played it a few times, and then I have one that I came up with yesterday. And so, oh no, you guys are going to put me in. Okay, I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, if I make any mistakes, it's because I made it yesterday. Alright. Woo! Also, could I maybe get some reverb on the vocals? Yes. Thank you.
She told me you're fine, and you're out there, a little drunk and heavy-eyed. But I guess with the glitter on your chest, dancing only to forget all the memories we shared. I also realized last year this time I thought we'd last for life. Told me you went to that festival where you left me after a bit of alcohol. This time around you're alone, I can't be found. I flew 1,000 miles to be far enough
but I never went back to being blind. Tell me, was it worth it? Look at all the bridges burning, not deserving, still I'm yearning to unlearn. I wanna go back to who I was then, how I saw friends, how my love made no hurdles. Wanna see them, how I saw you first. I thought if I heard about you I'd be fine, but it just made me wonder who is by your side. Tell me, do you have a list of names that you call when it gets late, or do you stay away? I've been naughty before, but after you I don't feel whole. I'll stay home. Tell me, was it worth it? Look at all the bridges burning, not deserving, still I'm yearning to unlearn. Wanna go back to who I was then, how I saw friends, how my love made no hurdles. Wanna see them, how I saw you first. Tell me, was it worth it? Look at all the bridges burning, not deserving, still I'm yearning to unlearn. I wanna go back to who I was then, how I saw friends, how my love made no hurdles. Wanna see them, how I saw you first. Okay, I mean I have kind of a few on the piano. I have a lot of very sad ones on the piano though, so I don't know what do you guys want to hear? Do you guys want to hear another sad one?
Yeah, sad!
Okay, I really hope the one after me is like the upbeat one. Alright. You closer. You just wanna be somewhere else, not here, and I'm going away. I stay to try. Do you wanna hear what I gotta say? Wanna see me cry? There's no more place when you turn your head and I hold my breath. Let's make it make sense. Babe, I don't wanna fight. I have no strength left. Can we play pretend like we were alive? When the sky goes black and stars spin out, you know it makes the sounds. Maybe then you'll find the strength you need to put your hands in mine. Maybe then we'll put our pride aside and we will realize that fate was never on our side. You come to sleep. My thoughts run so deep when you're on your feet and I'm next to you. I thought there was nobody, but I'm right here. Maybe he will hear and help us be fine. When the sky goes black and stars spin out, you'll know we miss the signs. Maybe then you'll find the strength you need to put your hands in mine. Maybe then we'll put our pride aside and we maybe then you'll find the strength you need to put your life in line. Maybe then we'll put our pride aside and we will realize that way wasn't that fair. I'm not so bad. Okay, you can find me. I actually make like more like techno stuff. I make like EDM stuff, but you can find me on Instagram and everywhere at Laura Jadi, and it's actually pronounced Laura Jadi. So thank you so much.
Give it up for Laura Yadi, everybody. Wow, that was absolutely fantastic. Fantastic. Give it up one more time. Beautiful, beautiful. That Mason and Hamlin is sounding pretty good on that 2-drink minimum, everybody. 2-drink minimum. That was really fantastic. Give it up one more time for Laura Yadi. All right, and we'll check that out on Spotify. All right, so we have JD Connor on deck, Pemberton, Maguire coming up, Oliver Baer. We got some poetry coming up. You don't want to miss that. Some really great poets coming up, so stay tuned for that. Jen coming up. We're super excited to see Jen play guitar. Starchild. Not sure if you're out there. Ed. We got Ed coming up. Allan, Sanchez, calum, and more, everybody, and more. Let's get, all right, the compliments. They gifted me with this amazing Mad Hatter-esque tea party hat. We're super excited. This is their second leg of the telethon. We are so excited to have them with us again. A very, very talented artist. Give it up for Figment, everybody. Figment.
Yes, you're coming out.
So I just flew in from Florida. Woo! So I'm gonna do a song I haven't done in a while tonight. It's called "The Devil Went to Florida." It's gonna be released as a B-side. I'm recording all of my old goodie material and producing it as B-sides to an entirely new album. So you should follow me. My name is Figment, Figment MC. You might have to turn the volume up on the phone if it's not working. Yeah? Are we good? Is it playing? Are we ready? I'm ready when you are. Are we ready, guys? Yeah? Alright. Ooh, that's great. Woo!
Yeah!
Now let me tell you how it is, not how you really want it. I grew up in a graveyard behind a house that's haunted. Figment on your speakers, some monsters in your closet, zombies as your teachers, not living up to promise, honest. With 2 hands behind my back, one's ripping a champagne glass, the other's got an axe. I say it to your face if you could just learn how to ask. That when this paper chase, if I could just take off this mask. Relentless, I went from newbie to apprentice. Never thought that I could move an entire building with a sentence. Lessons learned, you got what you deserve. When I took your rope, ran home and drilled it like a dentist. Led it to your cortex, let's look like the dentist. Flexing on a doorstep, getting your attention with my solid soliloquy and natural selection. Heaven sent and hellbound, proud. Confused by hellhounds, watching the record go round. Shit, you should slow down. Shouts to Motown, blues and rhythm so loud. The devil went to Florida. Guess what he found? A figment on the loose, imagination running wild. With eyes that drive you in and banks up behind a smile. Wanna play with fire? Well, it's been a little while. Yeah, let me get my tools and we'll burn it down in style. It's been miles of trials and tribulations. It's covered up confusions with their mild blanket statements. If I die before I wake, hope it's on vacation. Playing ukulele in the rain, other self-proclaimed escapists. These endless faces stay in shock. They see me howling at the poolside with wait for me and watch them when I put me in a tool, line it up and take a shot. You know the party starts, the body's starting to drop. We keep it dark. We've been asleep for many years. Broke the chains that held us, made a hole between your ears. We'll never leave you lonely. So go on and feed your fears. See it clear as if we're family. Take a look inside the mirror. Woo! Watching the record go round, she usually slow down. Shouts to Motown, blues and rhythm so loud. The devil went to Florida, guess what he found? Inconclusive, we draw all the evidence. 2 steps, lesson uses, got no blood or fingerprints. What a mess of the detectives. I got nothing left to say, an alibi like spider webs. The dawn of a day, the next 100 bands will play before you get your cue go up. Now the heart is out on stage, dancing in the moonlight like you try to turn a phrase. No book of revelations, paper cuts from every page. Your headphones, your home, your bed when you're alone. Never sleepy, never dream. Cuddle with your stable, unstable with a pot of gold for the soul. Fuck with the double look, cause I was passing for this Casper, rapture on the mic, pretty resent master, flashing pretty lights, please put me out the pasture. I'm after one thing that makes my beats blast a little faster, it's like, whew, you should slow down. Yeah. So thank you. It's really hard to do. I haven't been practicing, okay? That's the thing. You gotta do this shit every day to like really get good at it. I think I'm gonna make that my only one for tonight. Cause I gotta get going after work in the morning, guys. I'm so sorry. The flow. Oh, thank you. Figment, FIGMENT-MC. Follow me on Instagram. We could link up. I'm starting a new production company in 2025. So I'm gonna be planning on putting on shows with new artists, hip-hop focused, but hopefully be able to branch out into other genres later. So let's link up and let's talk. Off to you, Matt. Happy congratulations on your 100th show.
Give it up for Figment. Not a very real part of the scene and the community. Fantastic. Give it up for Figment, everybody. The poetry, the flowetry. We have all kind of poetry. We have prose. We have verse. We have free verse. We have freestyle. It's all here. It's all happening at Easy Paradise. 100 episodes, baby. It's 100. It's 100. That's syndication money. We're going. You'll be seeing us on TV Land, and give it up one more time for Figment, everybody. All right. We have Pemberton, Maguire on deck. Oliver Baer coming up. Jen with a G playing some dobro. I see a dobro in the house, baby. Cannot wait for that, baby. Star Child, I'm not sure if Star Child is descending and making an appearance. We'll see. We've got Ed Pankov in the house. You do not want to miss that. Allan, Sanchez, calum, and possibly more. We'll see. Adiel K, maybe doing a walk-on later. We have Will Sutton, Matt Tufaro, Larry Flick. Let's get... All right, one of our favorite poets, one of the greats. Give it up for J.T. Connor, everybody. Get ready for some poetry. J.T. Connor.
I guess this is good. I love seeing a fellow Floridian because we always have to emphasize, wait, we're gonna flip this. All right. Happy centennial to Easy Paradise. I would like to say this is a centurion show, but that's not how prefixes work. But nevertheless, I did wear my $8 vintage women's pants that I found in a bin outside of a vintage store in Tampa, Florida. Empathetically, I call my big dick pants, but I know what you're thinking. It's not that big, but you haven't seen my other pants. Tonight I'm reading some things that have finally been published.
Stay fresh.
Endearingly, I do call them my aka anti-Ruby car poems, but here we will go. 11 imperfectly perfect love poems. Love is leaving by all fours, for every direction love must go. Movement, my love, even from the wind, to where one tawny finch tired has puffed its hazel chest of front bent sunshine. Rests amid on the wire fence, then cocks its beak, granting you its intimate black eye. Therefore, nature's blush, thrush red the oak, painum, perched from sweet sap tree upon branches, pututui and operatic araya many sing to sleep the song of 100 canary. A glimpse, lucky me, my love, your components individually are imperfect where you're from. Train delays, rats as big as the sky, massive opioid epidemic, racism out the wahoo. Blah, 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 that them who loved wrote love lines for whomever may hence love forever, far from all war-fraught fray, dreamt moi, moi, moi. Love like they, poets do, who sob, scour love, scorned wet, a river. Rude reminiscence, naked starlight shimmer on our moon-white pale bottoms. Thus nude eyes are the only blue waves we exchange. Oh, two bodies, a watery front, skin splashed against our bedsheet shore. In spite its muscular form, forever love I love forever, the naked chamber initially cold and empty, a heart waiting to be filled. Oh, love tough, just enough, love a little, not too much, love, 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 heavy on the heart, love until it hurts, barks like a hound, comes running like a horse stampede. Love them like they're still alive, quite beautiful, nice asleep. Bent on their soft back silhouette, wall to wall to wall to wall, to be in the body between cold white walls. Nude curve, silver as a knight snake pressing this sheen sheer. Love, heaven, in our box room. Pale moonlight, that blanket familiar on your skin. Wine wide are the walls. I'm afraid to find pinnacle relief, a clinically insane dosage, effervescent glow off your soul, froth from the rabid heart, your slow river shroud coming inside me rapid tough. However, our invisible electric rapture, how may I ravish this passion so ruptured? My mind gone, far in advanced age, ancient until time, my darling dear. Happenstance, our origin dance, love, a wild happiness. Coming to the great corner of my small room, skin like wrinkled bed sheets tucked under one pillow. My nipples sag. A desk with many melted candles, the wicks like you, gone. Unlike the fire that once rose in that small vessel, smudged against the glass of flame. Somehow, a moon still curves shadows, chiseled to your figure, fine and bold. Flame, my love, may I never forget, your presence had stained the dark spot on the wall. From when finally at last, our first night, the last star, twilight, reflecting on your lip off mine, quivering. Thank you. These poems, they're in an anti-phony literary journal. It's coming out September 6th. They've been published in another journal, but this journal doesn't follow me on Instagram, so I'm not gonna fucking say them. Got some other publishments coming out. I've also been, I'm gonna be featured on Boy Room Show, interviewed by Rachel Coster soon. Thank you. Instagram is Brooklyn Police Department if you are interested.
That's right, he's on the season finale of Boy Room, everybody. I don't know, has anybody seen that on TikTok? Have you, are people obsessed with it? Yes, he will be on the season finale. Give it up for the great reading. That was fantastic. And the loose leaf college ruled, look at that. There's a lot of paper, if anybody wants any paper, or we'll get back to you, or...
There's a story, you know, I'm really adamant against not reading on my phone. I was having a problem today. I usually go to Bushwick Public House and I pay them $5 a fucking shot to print out my shit. You know what, I walk half a mile, I get to Brooklyn fucking Public House, I go there, it says out of paper, okay, it's out of paper. I go to the fucking person at the fucking counter and they go, you know, I'm like, hey, please, you know, do you have 4 pieces of paper in this 4-story building? And so, you know, I start grabbing the fucking to-go bags and I'm unfolding the to-go bags on the fucking pool table, flattening them out. I get them in the printer says, no, that paper doesn't work. Okay, that paper doesn't work. I fucking run about 3/10 of the way to fucking Dollar Tree. I get college rule line paper. I fucking come back, I get to the fucking printer, I put it in, I go, how does it not know? Like, how can a printer know the difference between printer paper and college rule paper? Because I'm looking in fucking Dollar Tree at the paper section, half of it's college rule paper, the other half is fucking white dishcloths. And so I get there, I'm fucking, I tried the fucking to-go bags, okay? So I removed the to-go bags, I put the college rule paper and stuff in, it don't work. Okay, I take it out and go, you know what? I'm going to do what the fucking Soviets did during the Cold War when USA was paying $2,500 for a fucking micro pen that writes in space. I'm going to get this caudal paper and just use my pen and write on it. But you know what? The problem is Bushwick Public House did not offer me a refund. I had to go, I bought them asses paper, and they went, good luck. And you know what? As Vonnegut says, so it goes.
Fantastic. That is humanity, okay? In the face of AI, in the face of all the technology bullshit, that is fucking human ingenuity. Give it up for JT Connor, everybody. That's poetry, 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 poetry here tonight, everybody. We're keeping it moving. It's 100 big shows. Do you know what an achievement that is in this day? In New York City, everybody's trying to take you out. Everybody wants you to fail, and the haters couldn't stop us. We're keeping it rolling. We have so much amazing poetry. Oliver Baer on deck, Jen coming up, Starchild, Ed Pankov, Allan Sanchez. This is one of our favorite writers, one of our favorite acts here. We're super stoked to have them on the 100th episode. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause for Pemberton Maguire, everybody. The great Pemberton Maguire.
Back at it again.
Woo!
Alright, I know once again I find myself up here hammered. Maybe a little bit, you know. Shout out to the act before me. You're cute. Let me know if you want a cigarette later. Woo! Yeah! Alright, the title of this piece is called Do You Walk Around at Night? Well, I used to. Just when the fights got loud enough that the neighbors could hear my mom and I recite our grievances with the lives each of us had bestowed upon the other. Because I had an unimpressive number of gentlemen callers and was too much of a weenie to do any significant kind of drugs, she let me leave in the dead of night, not slamming the kitchen door, but rather shutting it in an undetectable Newton of force, felt not through physics, but raw passive aggression, an immeasurable and deadly force in my household. In the time it took for her to lock the back door behind me, I would be halfway down our driveway, headphones and no shoes. I would walk until I remembered to blink again, until I didn't want to scream. Sometimes this process took hours. I tried to pick a random direction to walk in, but for the most part I was partial to east. I couldn't tell you why. In my head I was going west. You see, I'd imagine walking all the way back to California and letting the Pacific Ocean kiss my ankles one more time. My old babysitter would be there and we would talk about sea urchins and tide pools, and she'd tell me she was proud of the woman I had become and that I needed to worry less about trying to be skinny. And then I'd hug her before I walked all the way into the sea. To the east there were streets whose names I don't remember, and that were not important, but the people in them were, because I could look at their furniture and the colors of the walls and try to feel how happy they were and I feel how happy they were with their fugly rust brown living rooms and furniture from IKEA. And then I would hear the music we played during the recession on a bright purple iPod. There was something sweet engraved on the back of it, but I couldn't tell you what. I walked past the house of a girl who had outgrown me. Her house had smelled like cat food and essential oils. Her brother was a bastard and her mother was always tired. And I never wanted to go home when I was there because she never made me feel ashamed. And when we climbed down from her bedroom, walked to a gas station, bought candy and soda and told secrets, I didn't feel like trash. I felt like I was where I was meant to be. I think I loved her too much and scared her away, so I couldn't bring myself to look into her house to see if her light was on, to see if she wanted to get sodas with me one more time. Most nights I could walk until I hit the abandoned high school in the football field where Sunday morning farmers markets would mend my mother and I's wounds with squash blossoms, watermelon vines, and bread crusted over with 1 million loving seeds. There were nights when I went north. I want to interrupt and let you all know that I refuse to come up here and write about proverbial heterosexual love. I refuse to write about men. I refuse to sit here and recite new and innovative ways that my heart has been broken this past month, because I am not giving him any more of my fucking time, and I'm not giving him any more of your fucking time either. So I'm going to tell you about a bike ride. On nights when I went north, it was never on foot, and it was never running from a fight. When you're running from love, the only thing fast enough is a bike. She was silver with white wheels, a centurion built for racing, or perhaps for the desperate getaways of young women without licenses who yearned for something that was curled up and fast asleep in the crescent of the horizons, where trains once hauled endless walls of coal-filled cars through the night. They built bike trails over those old rails. And to this day, still stretches across great flat land where the restless balance their blood across country lines, the pedestrian's highway, a trail to nowhere powered by nothing but the human spirit. I was one of them, pedaling like I was on the way to a funeral of someone I had not even met yet. A sturgeon moonlit my ride. That night as I fought to the top of mighty hills just to hurl myself down them. Fast enough for tears to escape the corners of my eyes, and this exact moment is when I would put my arms out and blink slowly as my shirt filled up like a sail. A song would play so loudly, but I don't remember what it's called, but it had violin, and it made me feel crazy, and it made me feel brave, and it made me feel like nothing in this world could hurt me more than myself. Thank you.
Wow, what a reading, everybody. Give it up, give it up, give it up for Pemberton Maguire. Wow, what a tour de force. I love it. I mean, geez, give it up one more time for Pemberton Maguire. That was fantastic. Great writing, and the reading, I don't know, maybe something about later. The magic comes out late at night. What can I say? Give it up for Pemberton Maguire. The 100th episode special. Jazz hands, everybody. It's that Razzmatazz New York thing. You're all stars. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Come on. What an amazing night of surprises and walk-ons and just tour de force, I think, was what we could call that. All right, so we have Jen on deck with the G, Starchild, Ed, Pankov, Allan, Sanchez, Calum, Peter Gurl in the house, everybody. We got Peter Gurl. You're gonna want to stay tuned for that. But first, let's get this next poet up. We're very stoked to have this next writer. He's an East Village luminary. We're honored to have him here on Monday night. Get ready for the great Oliver Baer, everybody. Give it up for Oliver Baer. Gonna read some poetry.
Thank you. Just take my face off here. Okay. All right. So I picked poems, but I'm kind of lazy. So we're going to do the audience participation. I need an odd number between 1 and 111. 7. I have 5 minutes, so I need 3 numbers. All right, we're just going to go with 7 and what I picked. We don't waste time here. See, this is really great. I kill the room.
No.
It's my favorite type of killing, other than the bodies. Oh, yes. Okay. Well, actually, we're probably only this is a long one. Darkness, warmth, nourishment, and a dark rhythmic pound. These are factors upon which our lives are found. But in the twinkling of an eye, they are taken by a sharp slap to the back, introducing emotions which leave us shaken. For this is how it begins. Waking in the night with fearful shadows and creepy feelings from our ankles to shins, with a darkness mantra in our heads. Darkness is as darkness was, and evermore shall be. During adolescence, the environment, outside and inside, domestic and foreign, mixes and feeds our fears. Our hopes and dreams form out of reaction to the pain and suffering we are subjected to by loved ones and strangers. We make love in the dark and the light, moving to a rhythm centuries old. Strange, but this is not love. This is sex. Why then is it called love? Why is it used by us to manipulate our egos over someone else, and at the same time be the most powerful positive emotion? There's a rustling in the air tonight, for the trees chant to Mother Earth through a dying ozone layer. Darkness is as darkness was, and evermore shall be. If we look for the warmth of love, we are lost in the darkness of loneliness and insecurity. It is amazing what we do for love, the abuse we withstand, and many times we forsake. The tangible nourishment for the intangible. There are also those times when our love is given greater than it is received. These are also the times when the pounding begins, a pulsing sensation, a throbbing, painful feeling, a loud humming, sing-songing. Darkness is as darkness was, and evermore shall be. Now we're going to the, as I call it, the fancy technology. This stuff on the floor is usually what I write on. I don't usually use, so like that whole printer thing, that's way too much technology for me. And like this, yeah, and the throwing paper thing, I usually do that. But I haven't done it here. Okay, this is for all the musicians out there who may not still be here. They may be out talking. We listen to them. Improbable people playing instruments, you know, like the talking like you hear right now. Surfing the waves of the ether, sonic shreds so gnarly they can only be heard under midnight incandescence. Sound confetti blasted out, floating towards ears cramped from monotony, seed pods of tonal uncertainty fertilizing us into relaxation, a plaster covering the wounds of life, an electric improvisational tapestry to meditate upon, a magic eye wallpaper of notes blending our background, Escher birds silently falling from light to dark, to shadow, and back again. We soar through our emotional twilight over the sea of musical mechanics, throwing the occasional shoe into the gears so that we notice the rights of its workers. Incoherence made coherent. We sink back down into the eternal fathoms, boogeymen of each other, our arms wrapped around our undying corpses. We steal each other's song until the next unspeakable occurrence. And then I had one for all the Burning Man people out there. Here we go. I think this, yes. If anybody knows where Burning Man comes from, speak to small villagers in English Isles. A complacent exhalation of gas exchange. The sound of greenhouse commodification, recycled in stagnant syllables. Jejune bubble, burbling away. Naive gurgles and last gasps of innocence.
It's a hard
the obdurate stew refueling the June bride of consumption. A corporate ego willing to cannibalize its members. A wildfire engulfs the drope that speaks to us, kindling for petroleum troglodytes, clear-cutting stolen land for our fatted calves. The wicker groom has been raised. It shall be a good harvest. Despite all the naysayers, all the missing and the dead, all the pestilence and mutation, bodies lost in the mist, the nameless carted off, an unmarked white paneled van speeding away, chains clanking on the inside, and the music plays on while the fire burns. Thank you.
Woo! Yeah. The fire burns.
Give it up for Oliver Baer, everybody. Sharing fantastic poetry. What a great reading. What a special night here it is. What an amazing silence we have. I can feel the magic. I can feel it. All right, we have Ed coming up on deck. You're not going to want to miss that. We have Allan, Sanchez coming up, calum, Peter, gurl, and possibly more. Let's get this. We're very excited about this next act. We've got a dobro situation. I've been mispronouncing his name. I apologize about that. But he's an East Village legend. Give it up for Gen, everybody. Gen in the house.
Yeah, I can.
East Village legend. It's true. Like I said, I lived in 4th and B. I moved in 1994. I'm in. Yeah. What? Yeah, I got you. Let's see. I really should bring my own mic stand. It's alright. I don't know if this one has that many lyrics anyway. How's that sound? Yeah, alright. Anyway, I came up with this one, or I'm still coming up with this one. The guy downstairs recommended a title. I think I'm gonna stick with that. It's called Not Yet. I don't know, there's probably a solo in there. There should be. Woo! How much time have I got? That was relatively quick, right?
Yeah, you can do one or two more if you got cut short ones.
Lord knows what the tuning is. Should I sing? My voice is shot. I had COVID last week, so maybe I should.
Let's sing.
She need adiel and Harry, cause to me it's mother of nasty. Come with me into tomorrow, drag you to the bank. Come with me into tomorrow, and take you home. Sleep now in the fire. Sleep now in the fire's my expense. Escape my desire. This is just me with the future, and I would bet it with fire. And the Nina, the painter, and the Santa Maria, and the news, and the bridge, and the Garcia, the ages, the orange, the breeze of Hiroshima, the cost of our desire, and sleep now in the fire. Sleep now in the fire. Sleep now in the Oh, this is when you decide. Stay on the floor. It's the end of history. This cage that grows and still. There's no other pill to take. Swallow the one that makes you ill. Like the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, and the news, and the bridge, and the Garcia, the ages, the orange, the breeze of Hiroshima, the cost of our desire. Sleep now in the fire. Sleep now in the fire. In the fire. Woo! Something like that. It really should have had a solo in there, but I couldn't think of that. That was about 5 minutes, right?
That was awesome as hell.
Woo! Oh, I didn't play the...
Give it up for Gen, everybody. Give it up for Gen. That was sick as hell. Give it up for Gen.
Yes, thank you.
Fantastic. That was amazing performance. That was like seriously one of the greatest. Hell yeah, fuck yeah. It's awesome as shit. We do have glow sticks. If anybody wants glow sticks, we are fucking getting into the glow stick part of the evening. And we have amazing stuff. I mean, maybe if you want to stick around, we can get you up again at the end or something. We can figure something out.
I got a lot of energy. I don't know what to tell you, but
It's fucking awesome, dude. It was, sounded great as hell. Give it up for Gen. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right. That was amazing. Please come back. Please come back. I mean, yeah, he's out of here. He's gone. He's out the door. Fantastic. What a legend. What a champ. All right, so we have Allan Sanchez on deck. We have Calum coming up. Peter, Gurl, Ramzy, Raphael, Adiel K. Potentially more. Who knows? We don't know who is going to walk on. We got Allan Sanchez on deck. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the 100th episode. It is a very special night of nights. We have huge walk-on celebrities, open mic legends, including no less this next act. We are honored. We're stoked to have him out here on Monday night. One of the OG Easy Paradise open mic phenomenon. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the great Ed Pankov, everybody. Ed, give it up for Ed.
My new album is coming out soon. It's called Sudden Onset Autism. It's gonna be designed to do that. I understand why I haven't reached chart-topping success as a multimedia conceptual artist. I'll tell you exactly why. What do these 10 people have in common? Julius Caesar, Cleopatra, Napoleon Bonaparte, Mahatma Gandhi, Albert Einstein, Martin Luther King Jr., the Beatles, Elon Musk, Oprah Winfrey, and Jesus Christ. What do they all have in common? What, guys? What does Julius Caesar, Cleopatra, Napoleon, what do they all have in common? Anyway, just come on, try me.
Fame.
They all have clout. What is it that drives men to the heights of fame? Is it not the hunger to be seen, to be known, to be found? We live in shadows, fleeting moments slipping through our grasp. But oh, to capture that light, to hold it close, to bask in the warmth of the eyes that see, that truly see. That's clout, you guys. So, you know, the reason why, it's because I'm not enough of a clout chaser. I'm going to try to hypnotize myself into becoming more of a clout chaser right now. The Cloud Chaser Psych Up routine. 1. Okay. Power stance. Actions. Stand straight. I asked ChatGPT to help me out. This is your power stance. And repeat to yourself, I am the one they're looking for. I'm the one they're talking about. Say it over and over until you start to believe it. I'm the one they're looking for. I am the one they're talking about. I am the one they're looking for. Why? Why do people do this to themselves? People are watching me and they can't get enough. I create the buzz. I am the buzz. I don't chase clout. Clout chases me. Fuck! I'm just gonna fucking do what I like. Woo! I'm not clout chasing ho, no more, no I guess it won't be famous. Instead I'll just No, I think it's I just don't do cocaine. That's yeah. But the problem is when you haven't you don't really do drugs, you don't know where to get good drugs. And everybody thinks you're like lame. You know, you don't get fed. Like, you know, you're falling off that horse. It's like, you ever hear the story like the guy who's been in jail for 20 years and he comes back and it's like, he's dressing like it's like 1998. You know? It's like, yo, everyone's doing fentanyl now. Yeah. Well, I don't know if there's anybody around here, you guys, who's like a really good cloud chaser, maybe you could give me some advice. Thanks, guys.
Help this man get some clout, everybody. We're all looking for clout. We're in the pyramid scheme, the Ponzi scheme of clout chasing, likes, statuses, followers. Help. Give it up for that important message from Ed, everybody. Give it up for Ed. Check out his album, Sudden Onset Autism. Look out. You might get autism from his album. Who knows? But give it up for Ed, everybody. Fantastic. Wonderful, important, thoughtful, food for thought, everybody. All right, we are moving into the late night portion of the telethon. We're coming into the end. Can you feel it? It's been quite a marathon. Back-to-back shows. Wow, all of the stars, all of the magic. Calum, you were on deck. Peter, Gurl, Ramzy, Raphael, Adiel, K. Let's get Allan Sanchez first, everybody. He's been waiting. He's all the way from Long Island. Give it up for the great Allan Sanchez. Going to play some tunes for us.
How's it going, everyone? Thanks for sticking around.
Do you want to stand?
Yeah, I'll stand there. I might as well. So this is a song I've been working on. It kind of started off as a like a tribute or like an ode to like a couple friends that I lost to addiction, and then I don't know, it kind of became like a little personal too. We all have our demons. I guess this is a song about one of mine.
It's pulling me to and from a fool's paradise, where I find your ball and chain tightens up with each passing day. It's always easier said than done, hard to pay on the chopping block. I'd rather live a lie than face what I'd become. It's always easier said than done. The truth is hiding in plain sight. I pretend, but inside it's useless. And the ball keeps dropping. Another round with your bag of tricks. I'm such a chatterbox, my electric mistress. So it's easier said than done, hard to lay on the chopping block. I'd rather live a lie than face what I'd become, It's always easier said than done.
said and done. Hard to pay on the chopping block. I'd rather be alive than be dead and gone. Dead and gone. It's always easier said than done. Whoa, whoa, called Electric Mistress. This one's called Good People Sin. Can't take a sunrise past a rooster. The more fun you have and the time goes faster. But things are what you make of them, and hard times only thicken the skin. So is meant for searching. What is it if you desert it? So is meant for searching. What is it if you desert it? Surely hurt it. And it don't mean the whole thing's one big circus. Hard times make good people sin. Sometimes you see the best in someone you thought wouldn't. So it's meant for searching. What is it if you desert it? The soul is meant for searching. What is it if you only direct route straight through heaven. Suddenly life seems completely like a coin tossed in a wishing well. Oh well, so is meant for searching. What is it if you desert it? So is meant for searching. What is it if you desert it? The soul is meant for searching. What is it if you desert it? What good is it if you desert it? Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Give it up for Allan Sanchez, everybody, from Long Island, coming into the city. Check out his social media, check out his music online. Give it up for Allan Sanchez joining us at the 100th episode spectacular. Give yourselves a big round of applause. We have amazing acts coming up. We have Comedy Hour coming up. We have Adiel on deck, Peter Gurl coming up. Are you Matt Tufaro or you are Will Sutton? Yes.
I'm Will Sutton.
All right, you're Will Sutton. Okay, so you're after Peter Gurl. We have Ramzy, Raphael, and Laramie Flick coming up as well. Let's get, all right, this guy joined us last night on the rooftop. He sounded great, great musician. We are stoked to have him back. He really has great stuff. The Dead Letters, I think, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's it.
Give it up for Calum, everybody. The Dead Letters. Get ready for some dope-ass music.
Thank you so much, man. You sound great.
How's it going, everyone? Woo! My name's Calum, artist name The Dead Letters. I'm called The Dead Letters because I make music that sounds like it's made by a band, but I'm the guitarist, drummer, lead singer, bass player, etc. So you're currently looking at all the members of The Dead Letters. I hope that's alright. But if you guys want to be honorary members of the Dead Letters, just feel free. All you have to do that is vibe along, enjoy yourself, listen to music, clap along if it beckons you. And yeah, enjoy yourselves. This first song is called Let Go, and if you like what you hear, you can scan the QR code. It goes to my album. Thank you. Just pretend I'm playing all these instruments at the same time, it'll be less awkward. Or that'll be less awkward, hell yeah, a little vibe, like that. Here I am, another lonely and forgotten Sunday. Looking for a way back home. Must have forgot, just somehow always getting in my own way. Wish I had known this learning's gonna take so long, and only comes when I'm alone. Oh, got to let go. Sinking down like a stone. How little I must know. Oh, and I'm feeling low. Got time to grow. Just wishing that soon it shows. Before I have to go. What do you guys think of this? One of my newer ones should be out eventually. It's been too long, I'm tripping over every other mistake. Just leads to more. Got shame running through my door. And I admit that drinking always makes it that much easier, but not for long. It poisons down to the bone. Just so tired of being alone. Oh, got to let go and lose control. Sinking down like a stone. How little I must know. Oh, and I feel alone. Got time to grow. Just wishing that soon it shows. Before I have to go. Hey, let's give it up for that state-of-the-art light show we all used to see. Hell yeah. Who needs lasers if you got an arm and glow sticks? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around. Great job to everyone that's been up on the stage. Great job to everyone that's going to be coming up on the stage. And thank you so much for this platform, Matt. I really appreciate it. Check out the Dead Letters if you liked that. Appreciate it. Have a good night, everyone.
Hell yeah. Get the QR code, everybody. It's on the guitar case. Get your phone out, scan it, do the facial recognition, okay? We're plugging everyone's face into the surveillance software so that they can find everyone. They can cross-reference all of the writing and all of the music you're performing so they can find it immediately. The police state, the government, they can throw you in Guantanamo Bay. Give it up for Calum, the Dead Letters, everybody. Wow, what a telethon. What an amazing cavalcade artist. We're keeping it going. We have so many amazing acts. We have the hilarious comedy great Peter Gurl coming up. Will Sutton in the house. the great Ramzy and Raphael. We have more relatives on the bill. What a special night. We had Jason King and Brian King. Now we have Ramzy and Raphael. And then Litterman Flick closing us out. We're activating the adiel microphone, everybody. There it is. We're turning it on. Give it up. There's only one thing that means. We reserve this mic especially for one performer. No one else gets to use it. You cannot touch it. Do not even try. Give it up for adiel, everybody. Woo!
Sorry, you just want to say. You're good. Right now.
We're live. Guys, give it up for Matt, everybody. Give it up for your host. Holy fuck, dude. What an intro. I feel honored. Give it up for your last performer. Yeah, is he still in the house? Did he leave? He just dipped? Yeah, I was gonna say, you sound, if he's still here, you sound like the Broken Bells. You ever heard of the Broken Bells? Dude, that's like one of my favorite bands. Yeah, they're awesome, dude. They're really dope. Give it up for your bartender. Please tip him. He's dope. Still gotta get a second drink, but fuck. Alright, I should have said that out loud. Guys, happy Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. Even though I don't think that's what it should be called. I don't think it should be called Labor Day. You know what I think it should be called? No Labor Day. I think that's what it should be called. Because I fucking work today. You wanna know why? Because it's fucking Labor Day, guys. It's fucking Labor Day. This is why God is mad at us, alright? We call shit no Labor Day. We call shit Labor Day and we don't work. It's fucking hypocritical. We're fucking hypocrites. That's what we are. We're not even celebrating properly. The only way you're supposed to celebrate this holiday is to just not wear white after it. That's the only way to celebrate this fucking holiday. You're not supposed to not work, dude. You fucked up. Alright. It's fine. Oh, God. Yeah, I work today. I work at a coffee shop. Where he's a barista. Yeah, when I saw myself doing comedy, I always saw myself on the show, Comedians in Cars Not Getting Coffee. If there was a show about me now, it'd just be called Comedian Without a Car Serving Coffee. So, that would be the title of the show. What's been going on with me, man? I've been donating to the blood drive recently. I've been donating to the blood drive, which is just another way of me saying I've been running over people with my car. Just kidding, I don't have a car. Take the subways everywhere. You guys take the subways? Plural. You take the subway. You ever take the subway and push the turnstile so hard it smacks you in the ass? You ever do that? It's like, damn, bro, we playing basketball? You just happy to see me. What the fuck? I'm just kidding. I also hop the turnstiles. It's fine. Been doing good, man. When I was coming over here after leaving the subway, there was this foreign dude who kind of looked a little lost. And he came up to me and he goes, "Hey, can you get me to this place?" And I wanted to help him out, you know, because he looked foreign. So I was just like, "Hey, man, my phone's dead, but give me your phone. I'll put the directions, I'll put the address into your Google Maps, and we'll try to get you where you need to go." So he gives me his phone, and he puts in his password. But what immediately just shows up is X videos, a fucking porn site, dude. He just had porn on his phone after asking me for directions. So instead of me typing in the address into Google Maps, I just scrolled through 5 pages of porn before coming here, jerking off in the bathroom, and then going on stage. That's oh man, I used to jerk off a lot. I used to watch porn a lot. You guys watch porn? I used to watch porn a lot. I used to jerk off. Yeah. I used to jerk off with a sock on. You ever put a sock on it? You ever do that shit? Yeah, I don't do it anymore. I just go straight for the drawer now. I try to get them all in one fucking load. I try to get them all at once. One sock at a time, my ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't get post-nut clarity. I get pre-nut confusion. That's what I get. I don't know if, when, where to come sometimes. That's good. None of you can relate. because you're in the dark. God, I haven't seen this many white people since the Republican National Convention. I literally wrote that before getting on stage. It's good. We need a little bit more diversity. All right, we need a little bit more diversity. Even the fucking horse is white, guys. Even the fucking horse. You don't meet too many white horses, I gotta say. You know, you did. All right. Okay, good. Yeah. I'm getting a little sick and tired of some of the common phrases that we use also too, you know. Like, you ever heard this phrase, don't beat a dead horse? You ever hear this shit? Yeah, is that only implying that we're only beating them while they're alive? For their entire lives, we're just beating horses. Is that what we're doing? Is that... Are you... Pretty much. Yes. Pretty much, we're just beating horses. Beating horses and pumping them with drugs. And then shooting them in the head when they lose a race. That's what we're doing. Or break a leg. Or how about this shit? You ever hear this shit, go with the flow? You ever hear this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of hearing this shit. Why do I always have to go with the flow? Why can't the flow go with me? You know what I'm saying? Why can't the flow in my direction sometimes, you know? I always have to go with the flow. I'd rather the flow go with me. You know what I mean? Or how about this shit? You ever hear this shit? In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, what is this grand scheme that everybody's talking about? What is this grand scheme? Are we all just scheming each other out here? Is that what we're doing? We're all just scheming? It's exhausting. That's what it is. This is good. I went over to this girl's house the other day, and she had a cat that she called Monkey. That was what she called the cat. And at first, I didn't really think anything of it. I was just like, all right, she has a cat that she just named a different animal. It's fine. There's probably no correlation, no coincidence, you know? But then she started to proceed to feed her cat an entire banana. And I was just like, okay, maybe she thinks her cat is an actual monkey. But then the cat started beating its chest. And I was just like, oh, the cat just thinks it's an actual monkey. That's what's going on here. You ever meet a cat with they, them pronouns? You ever? No. All right. It's a really fun, interactive crowd, I must say. Did any of you work today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If you said no, I was about to get pissed, dude. So I worked today. I'm already pissed because I worked today. So I'm on the same level as you guys. Now I get it. You guys are just exhausted. That's what it is. It's totally cool. It's cool because I've been trying to get better at small talk anyways. You guys do small talk? You guys small talk? I've been trying to get better at small talk. Yeah, the less time it takes for me to have a conversation with you, the better I get at it. So, one of the ways I've been trying to get better at small talk is I've been clocking myself. Yeah. I don't even own a watch. I just like looking at my wrist to let people know I have somewhere I need to be, you know? All right, let's wrap this up. One of the other ways I've been trying to get better at small talk is whenever somebody asks me what I've been up to, like what I've been doing, I'll just be like, yeah, I've been frolicking. Because that normally just ends the conversation right there, you know? They're just like, all right, this guy doesn't want to talk to me. Or they'll just start looking up what frolicking means. You guys know what frolicking is? You guys been frolicking? I did have a conversation with somebody the other day, though, about drinking and how, like, drinking is ultimately bad for you, like, in the long run. But he tried to justify it for himself by saying, yeah, but I only day drink. Which, that makes it sound 10 times worse, actually. That makes it sound like you're an alcoholic. That makes it sound like you have an actual problem. Nobody's ever justified drinking by saying, yeah, but I only night drink. That's just fucking implied, you know? That's just, everybody knows you're drinking right now, you know? Nobody cares about that shit. Because normally, if you day drink, you don't make it to the night drink. You know what I mean? If you night drink, it's encouraged that you day drink the next day, you know, to avoid a hangover. I would know because I did both, because I used to work at a liquor store. Yeah, I had people coming up to me going like this, you know? Yeah, you ever get jazz hands during the middle of a work day, dude? It's fucking terrifying. All right, you guys have been a lot of fun. Give it up for your host, guys. Yeah. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for your bartender. Please tip him. Please tip him. Give it up for your host. He's the fucking man, dude. Have a great rest of the night. Have a great rest of the show.
Give it up for Adiel, okay? He's so considerate about the bartender. He's so nice about everybody. We're putting the microphone away. Do not even touch it. Don't even look at it. Give it up one more time for Adiel, okay, everybody? We got Will Sutton on deck, Ramzy, Raphael, and Laramie Flick. Yeah, check us out on YouTube. People will be watching this. I mean, I know there's like nobody here, but maybe 20 people will watch, 50. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know if people actually watch it, but it is available online. The telethon, baby. We keep it rolling. We're going to get one of the funniest guys in New York. This guy is always killing. We are loving having him. Give it up for the comedy gold of Peter Gurl. Give it up, Peter. Here you go.
Thank you for your scattered but incessant applause. Keep making noise, keep applauding scatteredly for Matt, for your bartender, for all the acts you've seen tonight, for all the acts you will see. I guess 3 more people, who knows. Yeah, the bartender here, he's very good. He's a little too good. He knows my order the moment I walk in, and you don't want your bartender to know your order like by sight alone, you know? It's like a doctor looking at your face and going, "You have gonorrhea." I can tell immediately. We can see it in your eyes. It's never good, because, you know, it's either I'm a very enthusiastic drinker or I have a problem. Speaking of people that might have a problem, I was walking down the street and I saw that there was a gym that had a sign that said, "Hey, new workout fad. Take a boxing class while you have a couple of shots of whiskey." And I said, "There's nothing new about that. That is the Irish approach to every single issue. You drink, you fight, you say a couple of slurs." I added that last part. That's the dealer's choice, you know? What? It's Irish people. Not me. I'm only half, so I don't say anything. People are laughing in my head, so I'm enjoying that part, you know? I'm letting it happen. Now, 9/11's coming up. My favorite holiday. I throw a party and everything. But see, I fell down the stairs on 9/11. Not those stairs. I was 1.5 and I fell down the stairs of my house. Well, I didn't fall. My mom pushed me. She was going for one of those rare 5th trimester abortions, and she did not succeed. You're not Matthew Gray Gubler, right? Okay, because I was going to say, what are you doing here if you have criminals' minds to get inside to tomorrow, you know? That's okay. Nobody watches the show. That's fine. Nothing better than a reference that nobody gets. Really makes you feel strong, you know?
Criminal Minds.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Then we can see where the interest came from. I don't know. I'm not gonna do crowd. Well, I guess what else is there to do if not work a crowd? I went to a tattoo shop and the artist was blind. That was a little jarring. She asked me. She goes, "Hey, what are you looking for?" And I said, "I'm over here. What are you looking for?" That was like if Peter Griffin had emphysema. That was a great laugh. If Seth MacFarlane does get emphysema and then his Family Guy starts to sound like that, I might have to stop watching. I don't know. It'll be a little too depressing. Maybe I should just have the strobe lights for my set too, you know? Would that work for the stand-up as well as it does for the music, or would I just go into a seizure, you know? We can't have that. Not again. Not again at Easy Paradise. The medical bills last time were ridiculous. Because, as you can tell, anybody that... Oh my God! Some of that hot bisexual lighting, you know? That's right. I know terms that are coined on Twitter and don't actually mean anything. I've watched an A24 movie before. I had to turn it off halfway through because it was scary. It was Challengers. It was scary for me, you know? A threesome with 2 guys. It's terrifying. That's terrifying. There might be a joke there. No, I bartend as well, but I was talking to a colleague, which is just anybody else in a bar ever when you bartend, And she was telling me, bartenders, they're getting a little, not him, he's great. They're getting a little too arrogant in the city. They think that they're the star of the show. That's like saying the pimp is the star of the show. He's not. You have to talk to him to get to what you're looking for. So to act as if, you know, oh, I'm the big bad bartender, when really I'm just a guy with a cane and a feathery coat that costs way too much money at L Train Vintage. I don't know if you're laughing at the reference or nobody getting the reference, but I'll take it anyway. Last your time by. That didn't make any sense. I'm gonna move on. Matt, how much more you want from me?
Like maybe like a minute or two.
Oh yeah, I'll do a minute. I'll get out of here. I gotta make sure I don't touch Adiel's microphone, or he's gonna beat me with a stick again. But they call that comedy. There was something else I wanted to try. I can't remember what it is. Maybe tapas. Maybe I'll try some tapas. If anybody know any good tapas places, let me know. You know, shout them out. No. I'm enjoying the backing music. You can play a little louder if you want, and I can try and sing. Oh my! Now there's too much going on. Now I'm overstimulated. Says the person who takes ecstasy and goes to techno shows, and this is overstimulating me. You got to learn to groove with it. All right. Okay. I guess I'll just finish by plugging myself. My name is Peter Gurl, because I forgot to mention that. Got to work on that. And if you want to see more of me, you can catch me on Chatterbait. My username is White Power Bottom. The hyphen placement is super important. Because it's like the White Power Ranger, you know? You're either a hero or it's a hate crime, and you kind of gotta do it right. Look, my name is Peter Gurl. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you so much. Keep clapping for your bartender, your host, and for Easy Paradise. Thank you.
A master at the craft, everyone. Give it up for the comedy stylings of the great Peter Gurl. Hilarious. And I did love the great references. I love the L Train Vintage reference and the bisexual lighting reference. You're exactly right. That's something on Twitter. I assume people knew what that meant. I'm always like, oh, it's bisexual lighting. People have no fucking clue what you're talking about. But it's everywhere. This is bisexual lighting right here that we've got. So thank you, Peter Gurl, for bringing his attention to, give it up for Peter Gurl, that important bisexual lighting. We got Ramzy on deck, Raphael coming up, and Laramie Flick. Let's get Will Sutton up to play some tunes for us, everybody. Gonna have some tunes from the great Will Sutton. I think this is an E-Pair's debut. We've got glow sticks if anybody wants them.
Can I get the chair?
Hello, I'm Will Sutton. This is an original song. I think I have time for two. If I do it really quickly, I think I have time for two. This first one's called She's My Lover, Don't She Know?
Took a photograph of her in the back. She's my lover, don't you know? She's my lover, don't you know? She's my lover, don't you know? Don't you know? Oh, 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 oh. To Avenue D, then wore her socks on Rockaway Beach. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to see me in tune, you can come to the Delancey on September 19th.
Woo!
If you come up to me after the show, I'll give you a free ticket.
Hell yeah.
Don't you know? Okay, that's the second one. It's called Fantasyland. Both songs are sort of about the East Village, in one way or another. You stood there as if you didn't care, as if you didn't care, as if you didn't care. You know your time is wasting. You know your time is out. Fantasyland, where all your dreams come true, and they say your Lord's in bloom. All your life you've been waiting. Drop another reel in the tank. The camera's off, the page is blank. Welcome to the land of divas and dives, the land where fiends go to die, and everybody's in disguise, 'cause no one tries to sympathize, 'cause Ralph, like a junkie in a motel, find inspiration from the depths of hell. Know me too well. Thank you. If you like my songwriting at all, you can come see me on September 19th at 10 p.m. at the Delancey. If you come up to me after the show, I'll give you a free ticket. So, thank you.
Hell yeah.
Have a great night.
Fantastic. Give it up for the great Will Sutton. Sounded great. Check him out at the Delancey, September 19th, everybody. I'm doing a featured reading September 11th. I'll be reading on 9/11 at Near's Tavern, the Goodfellas Bar. Check me out at Near's Tavern, people watching online. All right, we got a few great comedians left. We're super stoked. Let's keep the energy up. We got Raphael on deck. We got Laramie Flick coming up. But first, let's get one of our favorites, the hilarious, always funny, and just a cool guy. Give it up for the great, he offered me some skull chewing tobacco. I thought that was pretty dope as hell. Give it up for the great Ramzy Hernandez.
Yay! Give it up for Matt, fuckers. Come on. Yay! I don't ever do that when I go up, because call people fuckers, but it feels good. I think you guys are all a bunch of fuckers. You fuckers, you fucking fuckers, you. Yeah, dude, I do chew tobacco. That's all right, you know. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. We're not persecuted or anything as a people at all, you know. There's no stigma around that. Nah, they're Zins. They're Zins. That's cooler, right? That's cool. It's like it's gender neutral tobacco is what it is. It's really it's cool, you know. I have a motorcycle. A lot of people, they ask me, they're like, "Oh, Ramzy, you must get so much pussy on that motorcycle." Like, nah, dude. It's just a bunch of dudes, you know. Just a bunch of dudes going, "That's a really nice motorcycle." And then you're just standing there, and they're just like, you know, the wife, she won't let me get one of those. But fuck, man, like, if I had one, you know, it's a real nice motor. One time a dude asked me, he's like, "Yo, can I ride on the back of your motorcycle?" I'm like, "That's gay, dog. I don't think I want to do all of that with you right now. Like, it's a crazy ass thing to ask me right now." All happen at a gas station. This mic stand is wrapped up. There we go. Get that out. What the hell do I want to talk about? What the fuck? Y'all out here watching porn? Woo? Just woo? No yeses? Just woo? Yeah. I don't watch that shit, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't. I don't watch that shit because sometimes when I was watching porn, I would be unhorny enough to stray away from the home page of Pornhub.com. And dog, that's just disturbing. You ever look for like the features that Pornhub has? Just like, yo, what else can you offer me, bro? I found out that they had like a porn playlist, bro. I don't really know who's doing that, but you gotta stop, bro. Just some guy who's like, this is my hype porn playlist, actually, you know. I put this on every morning on my way to work, you know. Just get amped up on the train. My favorite porn. I'm just gonna keep saying porn. Man, what else? I'm 23 years old. I'm at that age where some of my friends are having kids, and I'm just like, yo, bro, aren't you supposed to have a job to get one of those? Like, isn't that a prerequisite, you know? Like, you ever gone to like a baby shower and it feels more like a crowdfunding event? You're just like, I would like to invest, yes, yeah, you know. Like, dog, if I'm gonna invest in your baby, I should at least get some say in how we raise this baby as a family, you know? Like, nah, let's not take him to Disney at all. Take me instead. I think it's a waste of time to bring a 2-year-old baby to Disney. I'm gonna be honest. That little baby's not